This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Teen bike. Let's tack it on the top side. Got Melcher sitting on that 2 spot, running 1 and 2 down the section. 3 riders going on to the big show as they bring this one on up and around. Tackett coming on home out of Omaha, Nebraska, going to pick it up with the 1 transfer. Melcher's going to go with the 2 spot. 43 bike, Gaber going to pick up that 3. And that Land Lakes National Day number 3, opening moto. Back on at us right now. More mixed open coming down the track. Got Stopka, Southwell, Murray, Holiday, and Enberg up top. Looks like that's going to be a little MJ Holiday coming around the turn for Mini Pops, taking this one on back at us. Checking the World 7. That's going to be Southwell on the top, and Holiday ticking up those transfers as they move on. Automotive number 2. Moto number 3 out on the track. More mixed open coming on around. Going to have Zephyr, Welburn, the T-Train, Grimes, Gannon, Welty, and Spaniel. Spaniel up top. Got this one going on for Factory Send It. Taking him out of the turn right now. This young lady bringing it on back at us, looking for 1 transfer spot. Got 2 more to go. Going to be that 3 bike. That's going to be Wellborn picking up a spot and the 1 plate. Gannon moving on up. Automotive number 3, moto number 4 on the track this morning, bringing this one on up and around 11-12, mixed open. McCauley, Helt, Adloff, Cario, the Warrior Princess, the little man, and little JT Gemma Tollison is on the top side, bringing this one on back at us. Room for 3, Tollison, the National League Group number 11, and the 5 bike, a little red McCauley, moving on up on moto number 4. Moto number 5 coming on down into turn number 2. We are rocking and rolling this one. 13-14 mixed open class coming on at us. Going to have Burry and Rush, McMillan, Von Holzen, Machusky, and Hart up top. Factory Rift Tandem, that's going to be Burry coming on Montana, coming to the line, going to pick up one spot, one more to go, the Sagini digit. That's going to be McMillan moving on through for Airborne BMX. Out of moto number 5. Moto number 6 out on the track right now. Oh, a little shake and bake. Got a turn number 2 is the National League Group number 15 on the top side. That's going to be the sniper, Kate Thompson for Acme Racing. To Montana, going to have Bolin, DeWitch, White, and Geesh on the run. Looks like Thompson coming back onto the line. Going to go along with Big Bella White, punching it on in. Out of moto number 6. Moto number 7 out of turn number 1. Here this morning coming on at us, got to have Cuss, Meekum, Shearhart, Kuhlenberg, and Farley. Up top, the Flying Panda rolling this one on around the corner, getting it done for Team MOM as she runs out of that 5 run. It's that 2 bike on the point. That's going to be Shearhart. Shearhart coming back on at us, heading for the line, going to pick up a transfer along with a 9 bike. Cuss for Crown Apparel. Automoto number 7. Moto number 8 out on the go right now. Rolling down that second straightaway. Going to have Cox, Peterson, Bruceman, Navoy, Mullins, Kinsler, Hunt, and Hadamer. A 7-8 Expert Open on the top side. National League Group number 5 bike, the Ace the Bean coming on around for Factory Send It as he takes him down the line. It's going to be Navoy heading for the stripe, picking up 1 spot, 2 more to go, the 13 and the 19. That's going to be Kinsler along with the 19 of Rootsman moving through out of moto number 8. Moto number 9 out on the track. We got more Expert Opens coming on at us. Going to have Mesa, Fakowski, Doomer, Southwell, Lenners, Richard, Bugatti, and Bruckner on the top side. Black Widow colors up and running down the line. They go. The Nat World 4 bike coming on home. That's going to be Bruckner along with Felkowski and push down the line. We'll check that one on out as they run it on through Automoto number 9. Moto number 10 out on the go. Got that 12 bike on the front side running this up. That's the Mayor Mesa. Going to have Conklin, Duncan, Mathias, and Glonick, Brendel, and Chikonga up top. The Mayor Mesa Factory Manger out of Elgin, Illinois, coming to the line. Going to get 1 transfer along with the 2 and the 4 bike. That's going to be Takonga and the 4 of Mathias and moving through for Crank Labs on moto number 10. Moto number 11 out on the track. More Expert Opens coming around. Rack number 1. First round of racing Land O'Lakes Nationals day number 3. Going to have Cario, Gesslenberg, Richard, Pollock, and Alba on the top side. The 1 bike. That's Cario going to grab up 1 spot along with the 24 bike at the stripe. That's Pollock moving through moto number 11. Moto number 12 out on the go right now. Going to have Bowman, Shizano, Moore, and Geesh up top. Looks like it's going to be Shizano on that front side. Bringing it around for Black Widow. Got the 17 bike. Bowman sitting on that 2 spot. They're heading down into turn number 3. Looks like somebody doing some shopping early. Drop one off. It looks like Bowman coming on back at us along with the 9 bike of Geesh as they punch it on through. Automoto number 12. Moto number 13 out on the go right now. We got 15, 16 Expert Opens. Going to have Reeder, Bowman, Christofferson, Conklin, Collingwood, Edner, Larson, and Alexander on the top side. Bringing this one on at us, a 27 bike coming down the line. That's Alexander heading for the line. He's got the 14 and the 38 punching on through. That's going to be Reeder rolling along with Bowman as they punch on up. Automoto number 13, moto number 14 out on the track. More racing action coming on at us. We got to have 17 to 20 Expert Opens. 3 riders up. Little total point run here this morning at Rum River BMX for Land O'Lakes Nationals day number 3. Looks like we got Dante Casanova on the top side, the S-Squared National Team rider out of Aberdeen, South Dakota, coming back home. He's going to get up 1 point. The 15 by Kurtz takes the 2. Meyer going to come on through with that 3 in round 1 action. We got Moto 15 on the go. 8 and under young lady cruisers. These young ladies turning to 24. We got 2 wide hitting that second straightaway. Going to have Alamy, Sandman, Pamaki, Ogren, and Holiday on the top side. Look out. The 7 by carves it inside. That's going to be the Crazy Leg. Sandman running this one on around for Crown Apparel. She's got Mesa Company doing a little shopping out of turn number 3. Sandman trying to bring this one on home as she runs a little hustle and muscle down that last straightaway. She'll get a transfer along with the 14 bike. A little MJ Holiday running out of Red Oak, Texas. Oh, more racing coming on at us as these young lady cruisers are on the fly. Got Dotson, Merriman, Priest, Pomacki, Anderson, Larson as they bring them out of turn number 3. Your lead rider on the top side. That is going to be the National League Group number 5 plate. Priest coming home, getting a spot along with the Gold Cup 2 bike. That's Assassinator. Larson moving on. Moto number 16. Moto number 17 out on the track. More racing action coming around with 11, 12-year-old girl cruisers. We're going to have Tollison, Shanahan, Johnson, Parkin, and McCain out of the corner. That's going to be Gemma, little JT Tollison. Factory box components on the top side. Got the 1 bike rolling through turn number 2. That's going to be the Pink Warrior Johnson out of St. Louis, Missouri, as they run this one on through turn number 3 and bring it on past the grandstand. Yeah, it looks like Tollison on the top side going to pick up that 1 transfer spot. The Pink Warrior Johnson, your second transfer on in out of moto number 17. Moto number 18 out on the track on this beautiful Sunday morning here. The house that BMX built got the National 86 bike up top. That's going to be Rachel running with Wergen, Priest, Helt, Kavner, Meekum, and Stokel. Rachel on the front side, running this one on up and around, bringing them on back home. She heads for the stripe. She'll pick up a spot. Going to take the 3 and the T as they move them through. That's going to be Kavner along with Helt as they punch it up. Moto number 18. Moto number 19 out on the go right now. We've got 17 to 20-year-old young lady cruisers. It's going to be Dickie Colby, Flynn, Simonson, and Myers. Myers in that 2 spot, trying to get things rolling on the 54x94 bike. That's going to be Dickie up top. I'm going to get the 1 spot, the 1 bike. Myers for Fusion Racing, your second transfer in out of moto number 19. Moto number 20 out on the track today. We got ourselves 36 to 40-year-old young lady cruisers. 2 side by side coming into turn number 2. That's got to be Peterson and Farley on the 1-2. Got Enberg rolling along with Beebe and Lee as they stretch this one on up and around. It looks like the Savage Peterson on the National Group number 6 bike taking control of this one as she brings it on back home. She'll pick up that transfer spot along with Farley as they move in out of moto number 20. 21 is the moto out on the move right now as we have more racing and rolling. 41 to 45-year-old young lady is going to be Lust, Copy, and Cheerhart. Copy on the top side, bringing this total points on up and around. It looks like Cheerhart sitting on that 2 spot. The Hot Mess Express, Lust sitting in there on that 3 as they come on back home on this Sunday morning, trying to get things ramped up early. Going to be Copy as she throws a little airborne attack across the table with Cheerhart and Lust rounding out the 2 and 3. Out of moto number 21. 22 is your moto out on the track. We got 51 to 55-year-old young ladies rolling on. Got O'Brien, Melchert, and McDonough. As they come out of that turn, your lead rider looks like Team Iowa up on that point. A little total point run coming on at us. That's going to be O'Brien out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Got that 10 bike. McDonough sitting on that 2 spot. Melchert sitting on that 3 as they bring it on around. 1, 2, 3 on a hot lap. Total points round number 1 here today at Land O'Lakes Nationals, day number 3 for the millions upon billions of viewers who've tuned on in. It looks like it's O'Brien grabbing the 1 this round. McDonough with the 2 and Melchert picking up that 3. Oh, we got back at you into turn number 2. The lead rider goes. That's going to be Maresh on that front side. Got to have Anderson on that 2 spot, and Miss Kitty Westenauer back up and rolling into turn number 2 this fine Sunday morning as we roll this one on around in a total point run. It looks like Maresh coming back to the line, going to pick up 1 point. It is going to be the 5 bike, Shirley Anderson flying up out of Palm Coast, Florida in that 2 spot, followed by Miss Kitty Westenauer getting it going on here this Sunday morning as she brings it back home. Oh yeah, for On 2 Wheels, yeah. Hailing from the exotic lands of Des Moines, Iowa, racing this morning. All right, we got more action coming out of turn number 1 as it's time for the Tiny Tykes on the 24-inch bikes as they run this one on up. Got Mellinson, Tackett, Baxter, Orts, and James. 1, 2, 3, rocking this one down the track. Got 2 racks of 7 and under cruisers taking 2 into that big show right off the get-go as they take it down that backside straightaway. Looks like this is the 186 bike. That's going to be Baxter picking up a transfer transfer, along with the 32 bike. That's going to be the Hunter James. Oh, second rack coming out of turn number 1, the Send It turn. It looks like we are going to have Glonek, King, Navico, Dressel, and Francis up top. Gold Cup 3, Asher King got things going his way this morning. Oh, for Freaky Fast racing out of Carlisle, Iowa, as he rolls us in and out of turn number 3. Here comes King down the line, bringing this one on out. It's going to grab up one transfer spot. It looks like it's the 9 bike, the Sonic Glonek, on that 2 spot for Factory BMX as they move this one on along right now. We got Moto 26, 8-year-old cruisers battling it on up. Looks like it's going to be Kinsler, Kazika, Escalona, Reeves, and Hadamer. Rolling on down the line. 1, 2, 3. 2 racks of 8 cruisers. First one coming back home. Got room for 2 riders going right to that big main event as they take it on the line. It's the 13 and National League Group number 6. So Kinsler along with Reeves moving through automoto number 26. 27 is the moto. We got Cox, Vanderhayden, Avini, and Rourke up top. Vanderhayden, your Gold Cup champion, leading the charge right now. Looks like he's going to have the silent assassin Cox for Black Widow sitting on that 2 spot as they come onto that turn and bring this one on back home. Vanderhayden and Cox going to hit the line and take your transfer through. Automoto number 27. 28 is the moto here right now. We've got ourselves 9-year-old cruisers. Rack number 1 dropping into the turn. The 50 National 50 bike. That's going to be Rambo Burke leading the charge. He's got Black Widow colors on the point. Biotti, Hernandez, Peterson, and Murray coming out of the turn. It's going to be Burke rolling back home. One more to go with them as he heads for the table. That's going to be the National League Group number 8 bike. That's going to be Biotti, your second transfer on up. Automoto number 28. Moto number 29 out on the track. We got Pearson, Charlotte, and Gaber, Pettijohn, and Zink. The 18 bike up top. Charlotte and rolling this one down the section. Heading at turn number 3 as they bring the whole Mesa company on back down to the line, looking for those transfer spots here this morning. It's going to be Charlotte and driving on in along with the 2 bike of Pettijohn as they punch it on up. Moto number 29, moto number 30. Here they come rolling into turn number 2. It's our 10-year-old cruiser Craft. Going to have the Flying Hot Dog, Losinger. Going to have DeWittner, Anderson, Latigue, Fakowski, Reeves, Eubanks, and White. Look out. That's going to be Reeves coming around the top side. Takes the high line. He's coming back home. Got 2 more to go with them. That's the F and the 5 bike. That's going to be DeWittner along with the monster Marshall Fakowski moving through automoto number 30. Moto number 31, drop one off in turn number 1. Going to get him checked on out. This is our first rack of 11 cruisers up on that top side. That's going to be the Humminbird Harp getting it done. Out of California. He's got Gatto calling with Larson and Wergen all on the move as they come on home. Looks like it's going to be Collingwood and the National 70 bike of Harp taking those transfers on in. Automoto number 31, 32 will be your moto as that gate hits the deck. We got it going on right now. Quick starts here on Sunday fun day morning here at the house that BMX built. As we start that skillet running, we got to have Hester, Stauffer, Tremmel, Merriman, and Liveroo on the move. Your leader rider on the go, the National 35. That's Action Jackson Stauffer taking that turn as he punches this one on up and around. Rolling down the track right now out of Cannon Falls, Minnesota. Team Black Widow bringing them on back home. It's going to be Stauffer. Stauffer hitting to the line looking for one transfer. The 7 bike. Hester, your second transfer on in. Automoto number 32. 33 is your moto here today. We got 12-year-old cruisers. Got the National League Group number 1. That's Tyson up top. Zink, Glonek, Melchert, Snell, Pomacki, and Parkin. 3 riders going to the big dance as they come on home right now. Tyson bringing this one on back to the line. Going to get a spot with Glonek and one more, the 11. That's Zink holding up at moto number 33. 34 is the moto out on the go right now. We got 13-year-old cruisers. Tyson skying it up, doing a little profiling, running this one on around the top side. Got room for one. The National Group number 1 bike. Tyson bringing Taylor, locking in and bowling back to the stripe. He'll pick up that transfer and move on. Automoto number 34. 35 is our moto. Got 14-year-old cruisers. Going to have Wergen, Help, Philibrandt, Struck, and Perry coming out of that turn. Your lead rider, Gold Cup champion. That's Struck up top out of St. Peters, Missouri. He's got the 13 bike sitting on that 2 spot. That's going to be Perry for Gordy's Bicycles out of Gilbert, Arizona. They run it 1 and 2 down the section. Struck and Perry coming on back home. They're both going to punch their tickets and go to that main event. Automotive number 35, 36 is the moto. Going to have Lakota, Posteric, Cario, McMillan, and Bowers. Skying that one up. Looks like that's the National Lead Group number 8. The Locomotive Lakota for Factory 09 out of Freeport, Illinois. He's running and gunning his way back home this morning as he does a little X-up. Takes him across the table, picking up one transfer spot along with the National Lead Group number 6 bike, the Cario, as they move up. Automotive number 36. 37 is the moto on the go right now. We got 15-year-old cruisers on the top side. That's going to be Holzer Profile Racing's out of New California. Going to have Kingeloff, Stafford, Yonke, and Stokel up top. Holzer bringing this one on home. One more to go with them. Looks like it's the National 44 bike. That's going to be Yonke moving through. Automotive number 37. 38 is out on the track right now, making this one good down that second straightaway. We got our 16-year-old cruisers. Got Burke, Hill, Carr, Copy up top. It looks like the National Lead Group number 2 by Chasen Gage Hill. He's going to have the Dark Horse car sitting in that 2 spot for Level Up Racing as they bring that one on back at us right now. Looks like it's going to be Hill picking up that sole transfer. Automotive number 38. 39 is the moto. Oh, yeah, here we go. A little bit of beef coming around the turn. This is going to be our 17 to 20 cruiser class on the top side. The 2 bike, that's going to be Halber running this one. Got Penske, Tufty, Chirard, Getzloff, Kennedy, Meyer, Copy, and Allerson on the top side. It's Halber. Took a little dump yesterday, but he's back up and going. He's got Cheerhart and Kennedy going in with him to that main event. Moto number 39. Moto number 40 coming back up and around. Oh, more cruiser class action as the 24s keep turning. This is 31 to 35. Got to have Goff, Sellner, and Seville up top. Johnny Goff running this total points down the section as he brings them on up and around. It looks like Seville on that 2 spot. Sellner on that 3 as they bring him back home. What you see is what you get in round 1 with Goff, Seville, and Sellner. Back at us out of turn number 1. We got more action. The 36 to 40 cruisers. Skying it on up. National Lead Group number 2. That's the Dark Horse. Willard leading the charge with Larson, Liddell, Brindell, Mellinson, and Hall. Out of the corner they come back home. Got room for 2. That's going to be Willard. Willard and the National Lead Group number 7. Liddell moving through. Automotive number 41. 42 is our moto as we keep the cruisers rolling on. 46 to 50-year-olds. Going to have Richard, Verga, Swagger, Lindsay, and Meyer up top. The 27 by Gus the Bus taking them down the track. Going to have Lindsay sitting on that 2 spot. Running 1 and 2. 2 guys going to the big show. As Gus the Bus takes him back home, he's going to pick up a spot. The 21 bike, Lindsay, going on. Automotive number 42. 43 is the moto on the track. We got ourselves our 51 to 55-year-old cruisers. Drelay, Johnson, McAllister, Sanders, Oberg, Fields, Christensen, and Mercier on the move. Your lead rider looking at, he's coming out of the corner. That's going to be your Gold Cup champion. That's going to be Drelay coming down with a Raging Cajun. They're headed for the stripe. They'll pick up transfers. One more, the 1 bike. That's Sanders moving through for Daylight Cycles. Automotive number 43. Oh, yeah, you can tell by the crazy crowd. It's time for our 5 and under novice coming down the line. It looks like we got Hattemer, Mings, Peterson, Varnish, Anderson, Charlotte, and Lilly, and Anberg on the top side. The 14 bike, Blue Thunder, Hattemer coming around. The 66 bikes, Mings sitting on that 2 spot. Hattemer, Mings, 1 and 2. Oh, no, drop one off in the rhythm section. Everybody's kind of scattering around. A little weeble wobble action as Mings is popping back up. The 14 bike, Hattemer coming back down the line. Who else is going to go? The 27 plate. That's Anderson punching it on in. The battle for the last transfer. Here we go. Up across the table, hitting the button. Oh, look out, the 601. And Lilly at the stripe coming on through Automotive 44. Mings popping back up. Put your hands together for that young lady. Bent Rim Rider gets back up. Going to finish out this morning. Oh, I'm telling you. Sunday fun day after a beautiful afternoon of racing yesterday. Everybody heating up, getting things started fast today. We got 6-year-old novice. Oh, no, taking one down. They get bit by the Buffalo Wild Wing bug on that roller just out of nowhere going on down. Going to get that rider checked on out. That's going to be Heskins, but they're back on up. Meanwhile, up on the point, Simon leading that charge with Barg and Bina as they run this one up 1, 2, 3 down the line. Simon's out of New Richmond, Wisconsin. This young man been having a good weekend. Jack Simon's rolling this one on up and around. He's taking that 892 plate on back to the stripe. One rider going on, going to take that transfer home. That's the edge. Simon's moving through as the 5-0 bike. That's going to be Tessa Heskins back up. Put your hands together one more time for that young lady on this Sunday morning. Yeah. All right, come on, you guys. Get some coffee in you. I need you more interactive. We need more work out of that applause, okay? Well, we got this one going on right now. 9-year-old novice coming around. Simons, Brock, Heskins, Roach, LeBlanc, Breheim, Lee, and Chernus up top. It looks like it's going to be the 891 Simons. It's going to have in the 2 spot Money, Cash Money, Breheim coming on at us. We got room for 3. Brock's trying to find that line as they come on back at us. So here they go. It's Simons and Breheim, 1 and 2 headed on home. Simon's going to go 1. Breheim going to grab that 2 spot, the 106 bike. That's going to be Roach picking up that 3rd transfer and moving on. Automoto number 46. 47 is the Moto 1 on the track. More race in action. Got to have the 186 bike, the Dilly Bar up top. Chain reaction colors out of Ramsey. He's got Hindler and Shield moving this one on down the track as they come out of the corner. The Dilly Bar. Thilke coming back at us, rolling down that rhythm section. Going to head for the stripe and grab 1 point this round. Looks like Shield holding serve, trying to take it home on that 2. And the 26 bike, Hinderlander, are going to pick up that 3 as we got more racing action coming on at us. We got 2 riders answering the call this morning. Moto number 48, going to have Bertling, Alley, and Lukavich on the top side. Coming out of the corner right now, looks like it's going to be Big Lake rider. Bertling on that top side, coming back home, going to grab up 1/8. Looks like the 56 bike, Lukavich, going to get that 2 spot, and that 1-2 mano-a-mano running our 14-year-old novice class. 36 to 40-year-old novice coming around the turn. Oh, the 143 bike. Lukavich takes the bottom side line. He's got Melanson sitting on the outside, coming at turn number 3 with Chernus, and Chernus out of the corner they come. Oh, they're dancing a duet, little synchronized swimming as they come to the table. Oh, looks like it's going to be Kavish holding up. Going to pick up that transfer and moving through out of moto number 49. We got moto number 50 out on the track. We got 51 to 55-year-old novice Staffhagen, Narvatol, and Meltrip. Up top right now, Narvatol out of Milford, Nebraska leads this charge down that rhythm section and on back up across. He is going to pick up 1 point. Staffhagen and Melchert coming back home. Looks like Staffhagen going to get that 2 spot. Melchert picks up the 3 in the 51 to 55 novice class. Oh, yeah, kicking gears right now on over to our intermediates as we got it going down 5 and unders out on the track. Rack number 1 on this Sunday morning. Got Bailey, Smith, Melanson, Schmidt, and Brendel on the point coming on at us. Looks like it's going to be RPM Melanson on the 98 bike. Coming to the stripe, going to get 1 transfer. Looks like the 66 bike. That is going to be Smith for FXR, your second transfer in Automotive 51. 52 is the moto. Got Combs, Simon, Howard, Randberg, Shales. Looks like the National Group number 13, the Hulk Combs on the top side. He's got company running this one on up and around. Looks like Howard might be sitting on that 2 spot as they send him down that straightaway. Shales rocking the 3 as they come on back around. Oh, we got room for 2 to go. It's going to be home. The Hulk Combs coming to the line, picking up 1 spot. The 67 Mike Howard, your second transfer in Automotive 52. We got 53, the third on the go. 2 racks. Kurth, Garcia, Kurth, Melchert, Priest, and Tackett as they bring this one on up. Oh, up and around the corner. Looks like the lead rider, the 38 bike, Melchert, Crank Lab colors out of Brownton, Minnesota, leading this one on a hard charge. Down that last straightaway, Melchert got his weight going on as he comes on back. The 19 bike, that's going to be Tackett, your second transfer in. Automotive number 53. Moto number 54 out on the track as our down rider gets back up. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He's trying to get his handlebars spun as he is running on at us. Oh, Moto 54 coming out of the send it turn. We got Mo, Gaber, Hinderland, Ethington, and Shanahan up on the top side. The 78 boy. That's going to be Rether Ethington. The young man's got a birthday today. Happy birthday, Wrecker Ethington. Running it down the line out of Council Bluffs, Iowa. He's got it going on. Gets his birthday, goes from 5 to 6 and leading the first round. Coming on back. I think Mama's a little happy as they bring this one on home. Ethington and the National Group number 5 bike. That's going to be Shanahan moving on out of moto number 54. Moto number 55 on the track. 7-year-old intermediates got it going on. Going to have Kyogi, Lacoste, Anderson, Lacoste, and Swanson out of that turn. 2 side by side, running it up on the high line as they bring this one back at us. Look out, the 42 bike. That's going to be Lacoste and the 35 bike. Lacoste taking those transfers out of 55. We got moto number 56 out on the track. Maurer, Breheim, Dressel, Stopka, Navico as they take it out of the turn right now. Your lead rider running this one down the section. Looks like Dynasty colors on the front side. Gotta be Dressel coming on back at us. Rolling down the track on that 2-8 plate. Going to get a spot in the Gold Cup 2 bike. Navico, your second transfer on in Automoto number 56. 57 is a moto on the go. 8-year-old intermediates. Got the 64 bike. That's going to be Simon on the top side. Anberg, Chernis, Rourke, Schmidt, Ramberg, Brady, and Sisming all on the go. And it's all Dynasty on that front side with Simon taking this one on back home on this Sunday morning with a 24 bike. Schmizming taking that second transfer. The third transfer going to go to the 78. The Cannonball Brady with Prodigy colors moving on. Automotive number 57. 58 will be your moto coming down the top of the hill. That 9 intermediate class gets a rocking and rolling with a little snap, crackle, pop. It's going to be Hagbad and Welty. Down the track they go. Heading that turn number 1. Your lead rider ripping through the send it corner. Looks like he is going to have a good run on that second straight with a 15 bike for Freaky Fast Racing. That is going to be Welty. Welty got the 139. Hag on that 2 spot. Bad and a little flash on that 3 as they take it 1, 2, 3. Singling this one on up and around. Rolling on back home. It looks like it's going to be Welty coming back at us on the 1-5 bike. He's going to pick up 1 point this round. Haig and Baden going to go 2 and 3 at a moto 58. 59 is the middle on the track. We've got ourselves 10-year-old intermediates running this one on up and around. Got to have Grimes on the front side. It's going to have McCoy, McCarellis, Zephyr, Kyogi along with Mullins and Bose, and somebody dragging a pedal coming on up as they run this one on back around. It's Grimes taking it down the line, showing a little bit of prime time as he hits the stripe. He's got the 47 and the 150 bike coming on through, taking transfers. That's McCurious and the T-Train out of 59. Moto number 60, round and corner number 1 as they bring it down that second straightaway. Going to be Staffeg and Myers, Molitor, Fenzel, the 93 bike up top. That's going to be the little man Molitor running this one on down. Looks like it's going to be Fenzel sitting on that 2 spot. The new nephew trying to find the way back on at us, looking to reel him on in, but the little man Molitor up top, not so little, coming home, going to pick up that transfer out of moto number 60. Moto number 61 out on the track. We got 13-year-old intermediates. Here we go. The 32 bike up top. That's going to be the Robert Kruger up on the front side. He's got Rush, Shellbach, Helt, Campbell, Schmidt, Greniger, and Hart as they stretch it on out. It looks like it's going to be Kruger, Team Iowa, trying to bring this one on home. He's going to have the 38 of the Fly Guy, Hart, taking a second transfer with the 85 plate. That's going to be the Chip Rush moving through out of moto number 61. Moto number 62 out on the track, got 14-year-old intermediates. The 52 bike on the top side, that's going to be Geach. Got it rolling on with Lee, Klatt, Schmidt, and Carlson as they take it out. Oh, look out. Oh, we got 2 riders taking a little bit of detour as they pull the ejector chair row as they come on back home. It looks like the 52 bike. Geach going to pick up 1 transfer, the 153. That's Carlson, your second transfer on in on moto number 62. 63 Zamoto coming into turn number 2. 15-year-old intermediates, all the Gold Cup champion, gets the inside line. That's going to be the Spicy Toad as he runs this one on at us. Got Zink, Deach, Liebert, Siebert, and Kuhlenberg coming back home. The Spicy Toad looking for a way to that main event. 1 more to go as they head for the stripe, the 36 bike. That's going to be Deach, your second transfer up. Automotive number 63. 23. We got Moto 64, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates out on the go. Rolling up and around. We got Vaughn, Pulaski, Young, Chernus, Bender, Sevilla, Kobe, and Bleachner. The race to champion. That's going to be Savinia on that top side as he brings them on around. Everybody else hunting for the spot as they take it out of turn number 3. Savinia coming back on home, looking for that white line to get a spot. 2 more to go. Jonkowund, the 19 and the 27 bike. Pulaski and the 27. A Young take those transfers. We get our down rider checked out. Looks like he got that rodeo roller as he gets them going on right now. We got ourselves motor number 201. Check that 65, the 201 bike. Josh Moe back on the front side. Bent rim racing coming on around in a total point race as he takes this one on back to the line. It's going to go Moe. He'll grab the 187 triplet, going to get the 2. Nelvico coming on through, going to pick up that 3 as we check out that Diamond Rider. Back in moto number 64. Don't forget, still got time. Get on out USA BMX Racewear. See what's going on over there. They got all kinds of cool stuff. A little bit of chill in the air this morning in the great state of Minnesota. Maybe you want to get yourself one of those flannels that got the USA BMX logo on it. Then you can say you ride for factory flannels, so go check that on out. They're all out at USA BMX Racewear. Got the Rome River Swag Store. Phil Tilt's in the house. They're still bringing it to you. The concession stand has got some great breakfast stuff going, so get on over there, check it all on out as we make our way around our racing motos today. Getting our young rider checked out right now.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. Do you feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
here on Sunday morning at the house that BMX built as they come on home. It's going to go Henry and Smith at the stripe. They'll pick up those transfers. Automotive number 66, moto number 67 coming on at us. 51 to 55-year-old intermediates. Got Miller, Edwards, Oberg, and Olsen up top. It looks like it's going to be your front runner, Miller. Oh, Olsen trying to get downtown. He says, oh, no, as they're both racing for BMXDreambikes.com. Oh, good friends off the track, but on the track, the gloves come off. Coming back home, it looks like it's Miller and Olsen. Oh, and this time it's going to go to Miller. He's going to pick up that sole transfer and punch it through on a moto number 67. Moto number 68 out on the track. Here we go, as they say from Mr. Grindle, the most copied statement in the world. Welcome to the Girls Club as they bring this on at us. It looks like we got Ming, Snell, Kazika, and Navoy on the top side. The 11 bike, Navoy coming on around. A no logo national team trying to get there. Got room for one, but the 17 bike bringing it on by. That's going to be Casey Ray Mings picking up that sole transfer on moto number 68. 69 is the moto. 7-year-old girl experts out on the track. Almy, Farley, Orn, Walgren, Welty, Lakeburg, Holiday, Southwell up top. Factory Black Crown got the ponytails a-flying, bringing this one on back home. Gonna have, Orn picking up a transfer spot as they move on along with the Race to Champion Holiday as we take 3 riders in. Automotive number 69, moto number 70 out on the go. More young ladies running this one on down the section. Spaniel, Brotzel, Blomer, Sandman, Plant, Anderson, Pomaki, Dotson on the top side. It's going to be Spaniel bringing it on at you for Factory Send It out of Bakersfield, California as they drive this one on home. Spaniel's going to go the 1 and the 44 bike. That is going to be Dotson along with the 44, National 44. That's going to be Sandman punching this one on through. Oh, drop 1, drop 2, down hard into turn. Got to get them checked on out as we lose them in turn number 2. 10-year-old girl cruisers. Going to have Merriman, Pomaki, Larson, Priest, Gagin, Larson, and Wellborn on the top side. Race to Champion. That's Priest picking up a spot. The Gold Cup and the 1. That's going to be Larson, the Gold Cup 3, and the 1 of Gagin moving through as we are checking out Larson and Pomaki down here. They're getting themselves all situated. Phenom Rotter, they're going to do a little second here to check things on out. Pomaki getting back up. Larson starting to get back on up. Yeah, they're going to check things on out. All right, come on, folks. Now, you know the drill. I know it's early. We already talked about this. I'm only going to give you about another 20 minutes to do golf course clapping, all right? We got to switch on over to Monster Truck Rally. You know, we're at a big event. We want to hear some hooping going down. So they're back on up and get it going down that track. Yeah, there they go. Come on. Yeah, this is day number 3. Everybody's going after it right now. Starting early on this Sunday Funday as we take it back to the top of the hill. Oh, we lost some chain ring. There's some chain ring bolts sitting down in turn number 2. You better check your bikes out. Make sure you didn't lose any of those chain ring bolts. 11-year-old young ladies coming down the track right now as they drive it on at us. Rack number 1, gotta have the Warrior Princess. Gotta be good boy. McCarty, Ambrosic, Parkin, Shanahan, Lanigan up top. National Age Group number 3 coming on around the line. That's Shanahan. Black Widow colors out on the go. Bringing this one on up and around out of Elgin, Illinois. Shanahan driving down the line. Got one more to go with her. Looks like it's going to be National Age Group number 10 bike. That's going to be the Warrior Princess moving in with Shanahan out of Moto 72. Oh, we got a little bit of a slobber knocker down in turn number 1 as we get this one running. The second group, young ladies coming around with Nelson, Johnson, Blummer, Vanderhayden, Redberg, and McCain. Oh, yeah, 1, 2 riders getting back up. Third rider getting checked on out down there as they come on home. National Age Group number 7 bike. That's the Warrior Princess, or the Pink Warrior Johnson picking it up. And the 12 bike, a Blummer coming through. They'll take those transfers as everybody else getting checked on out here this morning. Yeah. Wow, it's been a busy morning already. They got things on going on as we check that down, Ronner. Now, we've already got to our limit of the number of people that can fall down. So nobody else gets to fall down today. We've already got to the limit. We got to put a hold on anybody else falling down. So just got to watch that. As we get ready to go on the top side, 12-year-old girl experts going to have Tollison, Meldez, Cario, McCauley, Cooper, and Adeloff getting ready to run. Once we get all down rider check, don't forget USA BMX Racewear got it going down outside. Bikes and boards, or bikes and scooters out there. You can see what they got going. Full Tilt's got it happening. There's the Rum River BMX swag store. Looks like concession stands heating up this morning. Oh, yeah. Put your hands together. That young lady going to come on off. Looks like take that short walk off the track, get things checked on out. Yeah. So back to the top side we go. That gate snaps down. Here we go. Jim, a little JT Tollison coming down that front straightaway in a hurry, taking it into turn number 3. Tollison up on that top side as she rounds the corner. Looks like, we are going to have National Group number 14 bike. Cario sitting on that 2 spot. A 4 bike. That is going to be rolling Cooper on the 3. Going to have Little Red McCauley doing a little shopping. We got room for 2 to go as they bring it back home right now. It's Tollison on the front side. Going to grab that first transfer. Looks like Cario takes that second transfer in. Out of motor number 74, motor number 75 out on the go. We got more racing action down into turn number 2. This is our 13-year-old girl class. We got Kelms, Priest, Machowski, Elin, and Helt on the top side. The kickstart coming on at us out of the corner for Black Widow out of Cambridge, Minnesota. As we drive this one on home, that's going to be Elin picking up the 1 spot. The 9 bike, that's going to be Kelms, your second transfer in out of Moto 75. 76 is the moto out on the track coming on around. Looks like the national number 4 bike. That's going to be Burrian coming around for Factory Rift Tangent out of Bozeman, Montana. Leading this charge, Von Holzen, Ceresa, McMillan, and Wolf on the top side. It's going to be Burrian coming to the line with 1 transfer. Ceresa going to take your second transfer as they move on in out of moto number 76. Checking out our down rider on the top side. We'll find out what they got happening and be back in just a minute. Oh, yeah, getting back up now. Hands together for that young rider. The 2 bike. Going to come on off and around. She can't pull that all back together for second round as we get rack number 1 of our 15, 16-year-old girl experts up on the hill. Oh, yeah, Trulison, Johnvik, Bolin, Meekum, Geesh, Cheerhart, and Nealon. Oh, that gate comes down. Looks like Nealon on the inside line trying to pull this one on at us. Oh, we got a rider coming on the outside, taking him into the ascended turn as they bring him on back down the line. Looks like it's an athlete group number 5, Johnjovic, and Nealon, 1 and 2. Got room for 2 riders to go as they bring it into turn number 3. Johnjovic coming at you out of Kansas City, Missouri for Powerlight. DFR BMX as they come on home. Johnjovic going to go. Nealon going to go. They'll pick up those transfers out of moto number 77. 78 is the moto coming around. More 15, 16 girl X's. The national 78. That's Boker up top. Got Thompson, Stokel, Rachel, White, Kavner, and Leach as they stretch it on down the track. On a 1-2-3 run. Looks like Boker. Boker got it going downtown as she comes to the line. The national group number 15. That's the sniper, Thompson, taking that second transfer on in. Out of moto number 78. Moto number 79. Round of the horn. More girl Apparel experts on the fly, 17 to 20-year-olds. Up top, the World 2 bike. You got to be Riley France. Got to have Potters, Colby, Cuss, Olson, Finn, and Hill. Out of the turn they come. It's France running this one on back home with the 1 bike. Oh, check it, the 7 plate. That's the Blonde Bomb. Hill at the line going through. Going to take those transfers as they move on up on a moto number 79. Got moto number 80. Coming around the turn on at us, 31 to 40 X's. Got to have the National Group number 11, Naaman Jones on the top side out of Lincoln, Nebraska for Crown Apparel. Got one rider going on with Farley. Going to be Peterson and Majerick on the run as they take this one on back home. Naaman Jones on the control line. Going to take that sole transfer and move on to moto number 80. Moto number 81 out on the go right now. 41 to 55-year-old young ladies into the turn number 2. National Group number 6. That's going to be Copy. Copy on that hot lap. Got to have Cheerheart, Ambrosic, and Goob coming on around. Oh, Shira Copy taking this one back home down that final straightaway as she heads across the table. She is going to do it to the line and pick up your sold transfer out of moto number 81. 82 is the moto out on the go. Oh, we got ours 51 and over. Young ladies on the go. McDonough, Westenauer, Johnson, Anderson, Maresh, and O'Brien up top. It looks like National League Group number 5. That's going to be Maresh on the go. Got Tracy O'Brien out of Cedar Rapids for Team Iowa sitting on that 2 spot. 2 riders going on out of round number 1 as they bring it on back home. It's Maresh. Maresh on that top side coming to the table. Going to pick up the 1 transfer. O'Brien going to take that 2nd transfer in as they move on. Automoto number 82. And here comes Miss Kitty's 2nd bike of the day. Rolling this one on around on a fun Sunday morning. Out of moto number 82. Oh, we got moto number 83. Got it rolling on. Yeah, Tiny Tykes, 20-inch bikes running into the Send It turn. Got Buford, Reeves, and Hortzman as they run this one down. Moto number 83 for the millions upon millions of viewers around the globe that come on back at us. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jalen. It's his birthday today.
As they bring this one on at us, it looks like it's going to be Reeves out on the go right now as he drives it on around. He's got to have the 127 bike. That's going to be another birthday boy trying to find that way onto that 2 spot. Reeves coming home, goes 1. It looks like at the stripe, the 127 bike. Buford takes the 2 with the birthday presents, and it looks like Hortzman's picking up that 3 in that 6-year-old expert class. Oh, more racing action, losing a couple on that front side straightaway. 7X is going. Got James Glonick, Bruckner, Francis, Orts, Lindberry, King, and Baxter on the top side. Looks like Asher King, freaky fast racing on the move. Well, he's running that one down the section on the National League Group number 14 bike. Got room for 2 more to go with them. Looks like it's going to be the Gold Cup 3 and a 16 bike. That's going to be the Cookie Man and James as they move on through on a moto number 84, moto number 85 on the track. Oh, we got ourselves our 7 to 6, 8-year-old X's. Got room for 2. Rack number 1. Cox, Kinsler, Vanderhayden, Bruceman, Avani, Mullen, and Peterson up top. That's going to be Vanderhayden. Vanderhayden out on the go. He's got Cox sitting in that 2 spot. They run at 1 and 2 into that 3rd corner. Everybody shopping for that line as they come on back home. Vanderhayden, Crown Apparel colors coming to the stripe. Going to get 1 spot. National League Group number 10 bike. That's the Silent Assassin. Cox, your 2nd transfer up. Automotive number 85, 86 out on the go. Hunt, Reeves, Navoy, Hattemer, Escalona, and Kazeka on the top side. Looks like this one's going to be the Ace the Bean. Navoy on the move. He's got the National League Group number 20 sitting on that 2 spot. That's a Coop Dog. Hunt running 1 and 2 in a turn number 3. Navoy and Hunt coming on back home. 2 riders looking for the way. Factory Send It rider on the point coming to the line. Going to get the 1 spot. National League Group number 20. That is going to be the Coop Dog Hunt for show-off racing moving through automotive number 86. 87 is a moto on the track right now as they run this one on the hard lap. National League Group number 19. That's going to be Biotti on the top side. Got 2 of these 9Xs looking to go to a semi-main event. Pettyjohn, Berkman, Bailey, Zink, and Gaber all on the go. Looks like it's going to be Biotti on the top side, coming to the stripe along with a 24 by Pettyjohn as they move to those semi-main events. Out of number 87, 88 Samoto. Going to have Sheridan, Burke, Linares, Peterson, Southwell, and Peterson out of the corner, leading that front charge out of that Send It turn. Your lead rider down that 2nd straightaway. Looks like that is going to be the Skinny Digit on the front side. That's just Josh Linares getting it done for Factory 09 out of Utah as he brings this one on up and around. It looks like it's going to be Southwell sitting on that 2 spot. Linares and Southwell trying to get there. Oh, Southwell skips a pedal, and it's a 15 bike. That's Burt coming through with Linares as Southwell saved that one, lost a pedal, and gets on back onto the bike and finishes it on up as Burke and Laniers transfers out of 88. 89 is the moto on the go. It's showtime on the top side. Get it done for Full Tilt Radio. Rocking this one on out. Going to have Murray, Torgerson, Tremille, and Hernandez. 2 more riders going on to that semi-main event as that World 1 plate comes on back at us. That's showtime. Going to pick up the 1 spot. The 11 bike coming on through that. It looks like, oh, yeah, going to be picking it on up. That is going to be Tremille, your second transfer in, automoto number 89. We got a moto number 90 out on the track right now. We got 10-year-old X's going to a semi-main event, dropping a couple off out of turn number 1, getting one back up. That's a 31 bike. Oh, that's going to be Combs. Meanwhile, slobber knocker on the last straightaway. The 4 bike coming on clean as he brings it on through. That's going to be Doomer picking up a spot along with the 35 bike of the A-Bomb bike. And as they move on through, all the rest of our riders getting back on up. Here comes the Whitner, bringing it around, and a 31 bike Combs back up. Track is clear, ready to go. As the gate smacks down, the 91 first moto of our first round is out and running. More 10X is going to that semi-main event. Going to have Losinger, Reeves, Klatt, Eubanks, Fakowski, Latigue. Fakowski looks like leading the charge down that second straightaway for Black Widow. He's going to have Reeves sitting on that 2 spot. Fakowski and Reeves 1 and 2. The 3 bike trying to find a way. That's Eubanks for Crank Labs as they head on at us. 2 riders going to that semi-main event. The monster, Marshall Fakowski, on that front side, bringing this one on home. Going to get the 1 spot. The 4 bike, Fort Knox Reeves, moving through out of 91. 92 is the moto on the go. Going to have Anderson, Logan, Prescott, Baxton, Lindberry, Richard up top. National Group number 13 bike. The Wildman, Lindberry, for S-Squared National out of St. Cloud, Florida, running this one on up and around as Lindberry brings it back home, looking for 1 more to go. The top spot, Prescott, going to grab that second transfer in out of moto number 92. 93 is your moto rolling out of turn. Number 1, that Send It turn. We got a good one going right now. The Hummingbird leading the charge out of the corner. He's got Collingwood sitting on his hip pocket. Oergen, Hester, Duncan, 1, 2, 3, they go. Oh, look out, doing a little shopping. Oh, no sale for that 3rd place riders. Collingwood holding down the fort. Harp going to grab the 1 transfer. Collingwood gets the second one. Oh, yeah, that 6 plate. Hastro's looking at that line, couldn't seal it up in that 11 expert class. Oh, we got more 11Xs going to a semi-main event. Olivia Larson, Tremmel, Stolfer, and Merriman up top. Black Widow colors out of Cannon Falls. That's going to be Action Jackson coming to the line. He'll pick up a spot along with the 6 bike of Frank Tank Tremmel as they move through out of moto number 94. 95 is the moto on the track. More 11-year-old X's. Got this one rolling with Simonson Jr., Ceresa, Mathias, and Godu and Bendel on the top side. Bringing this one up out of the turn. Looks like that's going to be the Super K. Godo on the move as he takes him out of that corner. Looks like Cramplet Mathiasen sitting on that 2 spot. 2 riders going to that semi-main event. The Super K and Mathiasen moving through on the moto number 95. 96 is the moto out on the track. Oh, got a whole mess of trouble coming at turn number 2. 12-year-old X has got 2 to go to the main event. Whoa, 3rd place into 1st place. Sealed the deal. Oh, what a move out of corner number 2 for that level up rider on the top side. That's going to be the Intimidator. Wells holding forward. He'll go to the main event with a Gold Cup 2 with Swanson. Oh, you're going to want to check that on that replay. What a move out of turn 2 by Mr. Wells as we got ourselves more 12Xs coming. We got the 47 bike, Tyson up top, running this one down the section with Melchard, Conklin, Parkin, Mason, Glonick out of the corner. Looks like Jacob Tyson coming back home for Black Widow, going to grab a spot. The 12 bike, that's going to be the Mayor Mesa, your second transfer on in. Automoto number 97, moto number 98 coming down the track right now. 13X is going to a semi-main event. Going to have Richard, Fisher, Kruger, Schulte, Lenners, and Prescott. Oh, yeah, coming into turn number 3. Your lead rider, show him the way back home. That is going to be the 3 bike. That's Prescott. He's going to get a spot along with Lenners as they move on moto number 98. 99 is the motor. Got to have Taylor, Tyson, Nelson, Ford, and Lockinen up top. Race the champion. That's going to be Lucas Tyson running this one on a hot lap down that 3rd straightaway. Ford looking for that line to try to seal his way into that semi-main event. Tyson taking this one back home. He'll get the spot along with the World 4 bike. That's Alec Taylor, your second transfer on in out of moto number 99. Got moto number 100 out on the track. Your Gold Cup champion coming out of the corner. That's going to be Frank up top. Going to be Goslinberg, Alba, Bowman, and more. We got more 13Xs looking for their way into that semi-main event. Frank coming back home with a 17 bike of Bowman. They'll pick up those transfers as they move on out of moto number 100. Moto number 101 out on the track right now. 14X is going to a semi-main event. McMillan, Nelson, Lakota, Bowers, Combs, and Ireland. Ireland up top. Factory Supercross coming out of Nevada on the top side. Oh, yeah, the Boomerang ripping this one out of turn number 3. Coming back on home on the World 6 bike. Going to grab up the 1 spot. The 2 bike. That's going to be a Locomotive Lakota, your second transfer. That semi-main event out of moto number 101. 102 is the moto right now. Heating things up. Got the 10 bike on the front side. That's going to be Brown, Struck, King, Helt, and Geesh. Moving on out. 2 more riders to go to that semi-main event out of moto number 102. Still in that first round here today as they come on back home. It's going to be Brown picking up a spot along with the World 7 bike of the King for J&R Bicycles out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Out of 102. 103 is your moto rounding corner number 1 as they are sending it on down that second straightaway. The 5 bike up top, bringing this one around, gets to Tonga, Carrio, Posteric, Kimball. Running around. This is going to be Perry on the front side. Moto number 103. Taking over the new top spot. The National Group number 20, Shizano. And coming through, that's going to be Shizano and Philbrandt at the stripe as they come on by out of 103. 104 is the moto on the go to Congo, Carrio, Posteric, Kimball, and Tyler. The 1 bike on the top side. That's going to be Carrio running this one on the front run. Looks like he's got a good one going. Posteric sitting on that 2 spot, trying to find their way into that semi-main event as they bring this one on back home. Going to be Carrio and the 10 plate of Posteric moving up out of moto number 104. 105 is the moto. Keeping climbing up higher and higher, faster and faster. Into the turn they come. Got the 27 bike. That's Alexander on the top side. Got 15-year-old X's 2 to go to a semi-main event. It's going to be Stafford, Hampton, Coverman, Bleachner, Larson, and Christofferson. But right now the 27 and the Gold Cup champion, Coverman and Alexander moving on out of 105. 106. Look out! Oh! Yard sale, turn number 1. Here we got the 48 bike on the front side. That's going to be Holzer on the top side. Stokel, Collingwood, Etner, Hester, and Kingelhofer coming out of the corner. Holzer for Profile Racing out of California. Got this one coming on back. He's going to pick up 1 spot. The 4 bike. That's the Iceman, Kingelhofer, dropping snow cones today as he comes on through out of 106. And all our downed riders are back up. It was like slow motion, right? It's at the top of the send it turn. It's like they fixed on the sign, and that's what they did. As we got racing coming into that send it corner one more time. Looks like the crew is getting through clean. We are going to have Kendrowski, Conklin, Hesler, Boastman, Bowman, and Yonke up top. 1-2 running this one down this section. Your lead rider got it going on. A little breakaway, bringing them back home right now. It looks like the National Group number 3, Hensel, going to pick up the transfer spot and the 26 bike. That's Kendrowski taking that second transfer on in. Automoto number 107. 108 is the moto on the track right now. We got 16-year-old X's taking 3 right to that main event. It's Anderson, Burt, Carr, Reeder, Hill, Zeal, and D'Amico. Up top, Mr. Anderson coming around Black Widow colored, rocking this one out of Albertville, Minnesota. He's headed for the line. He's going to go. Hill's going to pick up a spot and the National Group number 14 of Reeder rounding out your transfers. Automoto number 108. 109 is the moto on the track. First rack, 17 to 20-year-olds. Leonard, Popovich, Curvy, Blummers, Haugen, and Funk. They take this one down the line. We got room for 2. Looks like Kirby sitting in that 2 spot. On the point right now, it is going to be your World 7 Popovich coming through and at the line. Oh, a tight one down there. We'll get that one checked out. But Popovich with your transfer. Second rack of your 17 to 20-year-old X's coming around. Kennedy, Schroeder, Halberg, Vermilia, and Casanova. Casanova on that top side running this one on around on the 1 bike. Got to have the 42 bike of Ecuador sitting on that 2 spot. Casanova, Ecuador 1 and 2, bringing them on back at us. Looks like it's going to go Casanova at the stripe, picking up 1 spot. Whoa! Another big push down the stripe here at the line. Everybody making his job a run hard. Oh, we got this one rolling on at us right now. 111, 21 to 25-year-old X's. This is a qualifying run. Oh, 3 answering the calls on the top side. That's a World 1 by Taylor Riedemann. Going to have Kurtz, Boudre, and Roberts on the top side. Riedemann got things rolling out of turn number 3 as he brings this one on back home here on a Sunday Fun Day. He'll pick up that Soul transfer and move right to that main event. Out of number 111. Oh, we got 112 out on the track right now. Here we go. It's going to be Goff, Penske, Tufte, and Foster on the top side. Johnny Goff dropping into turn number 2. Penske, Tufte, and Foster are on the run as they take it on down. Oh, Banana Brett throwing up some tail whipping action here today as they come on back home. It's going to be Goff on the front side getting a single point. Penske, Tufte gets that 2 spot, and here we go. Going to pick up that 3 is Foster on the 1, 2, 3. 113 is that moto. Second round back into staging. Second round start heading back to staging. Got the World 5, the dark horse, Corey Willard on the top side. Liddell on that 2 spot. Hall, Hill, and Brindell 2 spots going right to that main event as Willard and lickety split. Liddell going to take those spots and move to that main out of 113. We got 114 on the track right now. 41 to 45-year-old X's as they come on around. Welter, Pollock, DeHaven, and Snell up top. It looks like it's the Ninja. Adam Welter, Pollock on that 2 spot. One rider going to the big dance. Everybody trying to chase down the Ninja as he cuts his way on through turn number 3 and takes his way down that final straightaway. It's going to be Welter taking your transfer on up out of 114. 115 is the middle right now. 46 to 50-year-old X is on the move. Bringing them around. Swagger, Richard, Verga, Lindsay up top. It's going to be Gus the Bus running this one down through the section as he takes it on his way out of turn number 3 on our Sunday Fun Day for Larson Cyclery out of Bismarck, North Dakota. It's going to be Richard picking up that transfer out of number 115. 116 out on the track. Second round back into staging as they got this one rolling on. This is going to be our 51 to 55 X's. Going to have Johnson, Meter, Sanders, Nuccio, Droulet, and McAllister on the top side. Looks like Droulet on the top, running this one out of Texas for the Regulators, Box, and Gunslingers on the top side. Let's see what happens here right now. It's looking to be the National League Group number 17 and the 11 bike taking those transfers. So that's going to be Drew Lay along with the Raging Cajun Johnson as they move into that main event. All right, round 1 in the books right now. Round 2 getting set to go on here today from the house that BMX built. We've got all kinds of fun stuff still to come today. I see concession stand is still serving you up all kinds of breakfast. USA BMX Racewear got it going down. Full Tilt is in the house. We got bikes and scooters outside and plenty of action in front of us. It looks like at intermission there might even be some T-shirt cannons. I seen that sitting around. So all that happened here today as we get ready to go with that second round. Don't forget, we want to welcome the millions upon millions of viewers around the globe, especially our viewers from New Zealand. We appreciate you tuning in to watch this live broadcast. All kinds of fun stuff happening here yet today. So stay tuned. We'll be back with round number 2 before you know it. Front side straightaway. Oh, we got the heartbreak round going on right now. So riders and race fans, make sure you give all your young riders a great big old hug today. At the end of the day, no matter how they finish, they are doing their best to get there. So let them know you love them as they come on at us. It looks like our 6 and under mixed open on a turn number 2. We got 4 riders going to the big show. Hadimer, Hindler, Ramsburg, Mings, and Lakeburg all stretched on down the track as they bring this one on down to corner number 3. The lead rider, the 24 bike up top, that's Lakeburg. Lakeburg coming home, going to get a spot. The 17 bike, Ming going to go. The 65 bike, Hindler going to go. And then I see group number 16, the Rebel Ramberg moving on in out of moto number 1. Moto number 2 out on the track right now. We got them rolling out of corner number 2. The 7-8 mixed open class, moto number 2. Second round of Land O'Lakes Nationals, day number 3. We got Stopka, Maurer, and Enberg up top. Jasper Enberg bringing this one to the line. The battle for the last transfer. Here we go. What's it going to be? Oh, that was a tight one. We'll get that one down to the line as they come on through right now. More race in action coming around. This is going to be moto number 3 on the top side, 9-10 mixed open class. Oh, we got Zephyr, Kyogi, Grimes along with Welty up top, Dynasty Colors. That's going to be Henry Grimes bringing this one on back home on the 68 plate. He'll pick up a transfer, 2 more to go, the 150 and the 15 bike. That's going to be the T-Train. And Welty moving on to that main event out of moto number 3. Moto number 4, oh, we got more mixed open class running down that third straightaway. 11 and 12-year-olds to be precise, as we've got 3 riders punching it on. Going to have Helt, Carrio, the Warrior Princess, and Molitor coming on home. The National Group number 14 bike, Carrio going to go. The National Group number 16 and the 13 bike picking up those transfers. So it is going to be the Warrior Princess and Helt rolling on through with Carrio on moto number 4. Moto number 5 on the track. We got 13-14 mixed open class. 3 riders going to the big dance coming on at us. Going to have Rush, Von Holzen, Machusky, and Hart on the top side. The K bike, the Scotty chick, Von Holzen coming to the line, going to get a spot. The 38 plate, that's going to be Hart going to move. And it looks like the 85 bike, that's the Chip Rush going to punch on through. Moto number 5. Moto number 6 out on the go right now. Rolling down that third straightaway. Got to have 2 riders going to the big dance. Bolin, Deach, and Geish on the top side. Looks like the 36 bike for Crank Lab. That's going to be Deach going along with the T plate. That's going to be Geish, your second transfer on up. Moto number 6. Moto number 7 coming down the track. More 15-16 mixed open. Got the N bike on the point. Oh, that's going to be Macon Bacon Meekum on the front side. Going to have Kuhlenberg sitting on that 2 spot, followed by Farley as they bring it on back at us. It's Meekum coming on home with the D bike of Kuhlenberg. They'll pick up those transfers as they move on. Automoto number 7. Moto number 8 out on the go. 7-8 Expert opens. Kicking it on down the line. Got Cox, Peterson, Mullins, Hunt, and Hadimer up top. That's in group number 10 bike. That's going to be the Silent Assassin, Cox. Cox on that top side right now. The Speed Demon, Mullins sitting on that 2 spot. So Cox and Mullins 1 and 2 coming down the section. 4 to go. Looks like Cox and Mullins going to punch it on in. Nationally group number 20 and the 1 bike. So that's going to be the Coop Dog, Hunt, and Hadimer moving on to that main event. Automotive number 8, moto number 9 on the go as we run this one on up and around 9-10 Expert opens. Got Mesa, Doomer, Southwell rolling on at us, looking like this one's going to come on back home with the 1 bike up top. Going to be Linares picking up a transfer spot. The 4 bike, the World 7 and the 15. all punching it on through. So it looks like they're going to go down with Doomer, Southwell, and Mace all punching it on up. Automotive number 9, moto number 10 out on the track, 11, 12, Expert Open. 4 riders strong, going to take 3 of them right to that main event. Bringing it on back to K-Bike. That's going to be Glonick. Glonick on the top side, picking up a spot. Got the 15. Brindell going to go on the 25 by Conklin, picking up those transfers as they move on in. Automotive number 10, moto number 11 out on the go right now. Well, we got 11 and 12. A combined moto moving around. It's going to be Goslinberg, Richard, Alba, Cesano and more. Cesano up top going to pick up a spot. Goslinberg going to go. The K-Bike is going to pick up a spot and the 4. So that's going to be more along with Alba all moving in. Automotive number 11 and 12 combined. We got moto number 13 out on the track. 15, 16 open. Running this one on up and around the section. Going to be Badonka Conklin on the top side. Crank Lab Colors taking them out of the corner right now as they bring this one on home. Conklin going to get a spot. Looks like he's going to take the 9, the 15, and the 2 and move them all along. So that's going to be Larson, Collingwood, Christofferson, and moving on with Conklin. More racing action as they bring it on up and around. 17 to 20 open total points. That's going to be Dante Casanova on the top side. It's good to see him up and running. Had an actually fall down yesterday. It's going to be Casanova with the 1. Kurtz on the 2. Meyer picking up that 3 and a total point 17 to 20 classes. We got more racing action moving on at us. That 6 and under girl cruisers as the young ladies start turning the 24s into turn number 2. Going to have Pomaki up on the top side. Going to have Wergen in that 2. Alma giving chase. Got room for 2. 2 riders going on to the big dance as they bring this one on home. They're going to be the Gold Cup 3, the Rockstar, getting it done out of Marquette, Michigan. Pomaki coming home, going to grab 1 spot. The 1 bike. Wergen going to take that, or Walgren going to take that second transfer on in. Out of moto number 15, moto number 16 out on the track. 9-10 girl cruisers got the Gold Cup 3 up top. That's the prime time. Pomaki moving on down the line. Going to have Dotson, Merriman, and Anderson. Out of the corner they come. Prime time trying to take this one on home. Make her way into that main event for Pomaki. Going to go. 2 more to go. Looks like it's going to be the 1 and the 80 bike. That's going to be Dotson along with Merriman as they move on in. Out of moto number 16, moto number 17 out on the track. Well, we got more racing action. Got to have 11-12 girl cruisers running this one on up around. Shanahan, Black Widow team on the top side. As they bring it on home, it's going to go Shanahan picking up a spot. 1 more, the Gold Cup 3 bike. That's going to be McCann, your second transfer on in out of moto 17. Moto number 18 out on the go. 15, 16 girl cruisers. It's going to be Stokel, Meekum, along with Priest and Wergen on the top side. Stokel coming back home, level up colors, coming to the line, getting a spot. Priest going to pick up a spot along with a 2 bike. Of Wergen, your final transfer on in out of moto number 18, moto number 19 on the track. 17 to 20-year-old young ladies running this one down the line. It looks like we got Colby, Finn, and Simonson. Into the corner they come, your lead rider up on that front side, showing them the way down that rhythm section. It looks like it's the 3 bike of Finn and the 2 bike of Simonson picking up those transfers as they move on out of moto number 19. Got moto number 20 out on the track. Coming out of the send it turn, we got 36 to 40-year-old young lady cruisers taking 2 right to that main event. It's going to be Enberg up top for BMX. Bandit Racing going to have Lee and Beebe as they come on up and around. It looks like Enberg and Beebe 1 and 2 coming down the track. Running this one on up and around the line as they come on back home on this Sunday fun day morning. It's going to be Enberg, Beebe moving to that main event out of moto number 20. 21 is a moto. 41 to 45-year-old young lady cruisers out on the go right now. It looks like it's going to be Shira Copy taking them out of turn number 3 on a hot lap down that rhythm section. She's bringing this parade downtown as she comes to the line, going to pick up a 1 point this round. Mama Chiro are going to take that 2 spot. The Hot Mess Express in there for the 3 out of moto number 21. Moto number 22 is out on the go. 51 to 55-year-old young lady cruisers. Another total point run up on the top side. Team Iowa, that's going to be O'Brien. Got the sniper McDonough on the 2 spot. Melcher sitting on that 3 as they stretch it down that 3rd straightaway here at the house that BMX built on Sunday morning. It looks like it's going to be O'Brien taking this one back at us. Going to grab up 1 point. McDonough and Melcher round out the scoring with the 2 and the 3. Oh, yeah, here we roll down that second straightaway into turn number 2. The skinny digit, the National Age Group number 1 bike. Maresh on the top side. Looks like Anderson and Westenauer sitting on the 2-3 as they roll down the whole track. It's going to be Maresh coming home, going to grab up the ace in the second round with Anderson and Westenauer going 2 and 3. And that's what you do it right now. Miss Kitty coming on back at us. That's 2 bikes again today, Miss Kitty. How do you get going that fast on Sunday morning? Are you doing Red Bulls or something to get yourself up and rolling? Yeah, she's got it down. All right, we got moto number 24 coming out of turn number 1. 7 and under cruisers, tiny tykes, 24-inch bikes. It looks like the 44 plate. That's going to be El Papi Orts on the top side. He's got the 772 bike. The RPM Melanson on the 2 spot. The Siren Tackett looking for a line as they head on at us right now. On back on around. It's going to be Ortiz on the top side. Ortiz coming back home. It looks like Melanson going to take that second transfer as they move in. Out of moto number 24. 25 is the moto on the go. But we got to have Navilko, Dressel, and Francis on the top side of the 40 bike. It's Francis. Francis got it going on. See you racing out of Springfield, Illinois. Oh, as they move this one on at us. Coming on back, Francis. Springfield, Illinois rider driving it down the track. The 35 at Dressel. And Francis picking up those transfers as they move on. Automotive number 25. 26 and 27 combined. Coming on back around 8-year-old cruisers. Kazika, Escalona, Hadimer, Avani, and Rourke on the top side. Looks like that's going to be Kazika running the top side section. He's bringing them on out. It's going to pick up a spot. Escalona going to go the 4 and the 1. That's going to be Avani and the 1 of Hadimer as they move on through. Automotive 26, 27 combined. Well, we got moto number 28 coming on around the track. Oh, this is 9-year-old cruisers. Got a battle going down right now. 2 to go into that main event right away. We're going to have Murray, Peterson, and Hernandez out of that corner. Your lead rider. Looks like that's going to be Peterson. Team Iowa coming on through with the 3 bike. He'll pick up a spot. The D bike. That's going to be Murray. Your second transfer on in. Automotive 28. 29 is the moto. 3 up down that second straightaway. It's Pearson, Gaber, Zink. Zink up top. Crown Apparel colors. Got to have the E bike. Ghost and Gaber for Airborne BMX doing some hunting. Going to have Pearson for Airborne looking for that line as they come out of the turn. It is going to be Zink. Zink up top rolling this one across that little double back home. Going to get the 1 spot. The E-bike. That's going to be Gaber, your second transfer in. Automotive number 29. Got moto number 30 out on the track. Here we come. 10-year-old cruisers into turn number 2. Got the 1 bike up top. Oh, that's going to be Mr. Eubanks on the run for Crank Lab. He's got to have White, Latigue, Anderson, Losinger all out on the run. It looks like it's going to be Eubanks coming back home, going to get a spot. The 47 bike, Anderson's going to go. The 6 and the 7. So that's the Flying Hot Dog. And then the 7 bike, Latigue, rounding out your transfers. Automotive number 30. 31 is the moto on the track. 11-year-old cruisers is the game. We got 2 riders going right to that main event. Wergen, Larson, and the Super K as they come out of the corner. That Super K up top. He's skying it up. He's going to get a spot. The Gold Cup 2. Wergen, your second transfer in. Automotive 31. 32 is the moto down into that second turn. They come. The 6 bike up top. Frank the Tank Tremble. Got to have the 1 bike. That's the Wrecking Ball. Merriman sitting on that 2 spot. Liveroo sitting on the 3 as they take it out of turn 3. They'll single file. They'll come on back home. Looks like it's going to be Frank the Tank Tremble on the 6. Going to get the 1 bike. Merriman, your second transfer in. Automotive number 32. 33 is our moto on the go. 12-year-old cruisers. 4 on the fly. 3 going to make the main events. The 9 bike. The Jet Melcher taking this one in control down that third straightaway. He's got Snell, Pomaki, and Park and giving chase as they bring it back at us down that final straight. The 9 bike. The Jet Melcher going to get 1 spot. The 4 and the 1 That is going to be Pomacki and Snell taking the second and third transfer in. Automoto number 33. 34 is our moto out on the go right now. It looks like it's 13-year-old Cruiser is going to have Taylor locking in and bowling, as Charlie would say. Your lead rider up top coming on home. That's going to be Taylor picking a spot. The 3-bike locking in, going to take that second transfer as they move in. Automoto number 34. 35 is the moto on the move. We got 14-year-old Cruisers on the run into turn number 2. It's the skinny digit. Philibrandt on the top side. Helt and Wergen all up and running. 3 riders on the move. 2 going in. Oh, we got about 210 feet to settle this one on up. Find out who's going in. Philbrandt's going to get there. Who else is going at the stripe? The 6th bike. That's going to be Helt picking up that final transfer. Automoto number 35. 36 is the moto out on the move. It looks like it's going to be the 8 bike up top. That's Posteric, McMillan, and Bowers all stretched on around the track as they take him into turn number 3 on this hot lap Sunday morning right now. Posteric gets way up on the warning track. Almost ran out of corner. He'll grab one spot. The 11 bike. That's McMillan, your second transfer into that main event. Automoto number 36. 37 is our moto on the move. We got ourselves 15-year-old Cruisers coming on around. Your Gold Cup champion on that top side. Bringing this one around, that's Hester, Stafford, Kingelhofer, and Stokel. Out of the corner, looks like Hester's coming back. 3 to go. The 1 bike, the Iceman, Kingelhofer, and the 2 plate. That's Stokel coming through. Hey, you're going to ring that cowbell. Ring it with some gusto, as they say. We got ourselves moto number 38 running down the track. It's going to be Burt, Carr, and Copy. Into the corner, the 13 bike. That's going to be Copy up top. Going to have the dark horse Carr sitting on that 2 spot. Copy and Carr 1 and 2. Burt trying to find his way. Pulls the ripcord. It's going to go Copy and Carr transferring on up. Automoto number 38. 39 is our moto coming into the Send It turn. Got a hot lap going. Our 17 to 20-year-old Cruisers. 5 on the move. 4 going to the big show. Looks like the 1 bike up top. Bringing this one. This is going to be the Spartan. Getting it done for Wrenchman Racing as they come on back home. As they roll it on home, it's going to be the Spartan picking up a spot. Got to have the Ashwood 8-6. And it's going to go down like this. Let's go. The Spartan Copy's going to go. Getzoff's going to go. Penske Tupke going to go. That's your transfers. Automoto number 39. Moto number 40 out on the track. A little total points run coming on at you. Looks like Johnny Goth on the top side. He's going to have Seville and Sellner rolling out of that turn. Looks like it's going to be Goth taking control of this one, bringing it back at us. Seville on the 2 spot. Sellner going to pick up that 3, and that's that second round of the 31 to 35 Cruiser class. More Cruiser class coming down the track. 36 to 40 Cruisers. Got Larson, Brindell, Mellinson, and Hall on the top side. The 49 bike. Hall running around. Got the 8 bike. Brindell on that 2 spot. Hall and Brindell 1 and 2. Going to take 3 to that big show. Automoto number 41 for those keeping track with the scorecard. Coming on home. Hall's going to go. The 8 bike. Brindell's going to go. And your Gold Cup plate of Larson. Your final transfer on in. Automoto number 41. 42 is your moto down that second straightaway right now. 46 to 50-year-old Cruisers. Looks like we got Verga, Swagger, and Meyer on the top side. That's going to be Tom Swagger getting her going on for Factory 09 out of Farmington. He is going to have Verga on that 2 spot. As they come on back home, look out. It's Swagger and the 1 bike. That's going to be Mike Meyer pushing the push on down the track, picking up that final transfer in. Automoto number 42. 43 is the moto on the go. 51 to 55-year-old Cruisers. We got the 4 bike up top. That's going to be McAllister coming on down out of Aiken for Bent Rim Racing. Got Oberg, Fields, Christensen, Bercier, and all moving it on at us right now. Looks like that is going to be McAllister getting a spot. Fields is going to go. The 6 bike, Bercier, is going to go. And the 61 picking up that final transfer on in. That's Oberg making that main event. Automoto number 43. And it's time for our novice class action as we take them into Send It corner number 1. It looks like we've got to have Mings, Peterson, Vernish, Solidin, and Anberg. 4 riders going to make the big show. The 66 bug. That's going to be Leona Bug Mings on the top side. The 58, the Mullet Man, Varnish on the 2 as they bring this one at us. 1 and 2, the 6, 8, 9. Peterson sitting on that 3 as they run it on back at us. The battle going down for main events in our 5 and under novice. Oh, 1 rider having a little trouble coming out of turn number 2, but it looks like the 66 bike That's going to be Mings picking up one spot. Coming back, the 5'8" bike. The Mullet Man going to pick up a transfer spot. What else we got? Coming back home, the 689 plate. That's Peterson going to pick up a spot. The battle. Here comes Anberg. Oh, look out, the 470 bike. Oh, Charlatan going to come on through, gets it going, picks up that final transfer. Automotive number 44, 45 is the moto on the track. We got 6-year-old novice, going to have Barg, Heskins, and Bynum as they take this one into turn number 3. Your lead rider showing them the way downtown on the front run. The 101, Bynum coming on at us out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. Going to pick up one transfer. The 5-0, Heskins back up, taking that second transfer on in. Automotive number 45, 46 is the moto on the move. A 9-year-old novice. We got 5 riders out there. They're going to take 4 right on into the main event. The 33 bike up top. Oh, that's going to be Haley Heskins running it out of Hanover, Minnesota, home of the Big Board Barbecue as they bring it back at us. Grayson Brock on that 2 spot. Heskins and Brock 1 and 2 coming downtown right now on the stripe. It looks like Heskins going to pick up 1 transfer spot. Looks like Brock going to pick up that second spot. The 80 bike. That's going to be Lee getting a spot, and 11 bike. Mayhem Chernus, your final transfer in. Automotive number 46, 47 is the moto on the go. We've got ourselves a 10-year-old novice moving down the line in a total point race. It looks like we are going to have the Dilly Bar, Hindler, and Shield moving out of that track. Corner number 3 is the Dilly Bar Tilke for Chain Reaction. Taking it across the table. Going to pick up 1 point. This 179 Shield gets 2. Hindler going to pick up 3 in that second round. Moto number 47. We got moto number 48 out on the go. 14-year-old novice. Bertling, Alley, and Lukavish up top. Dakota Bertling running this one for Lethal BMX out of Big Lake. Bringing it back at us down through Rue. That final straightaway. Going to grab up another ace. Lukavish going to take that 2 spot as they go 1 and 2 in that 14-year-old novice class. More racing rolling out of corner number 2. We roll. It looks like it is going to be the 36 to 40-year-old novice. This is a qualifying run with Mellinson, Chernus, and Chernus out of the corner. Lead rider Scott Mellinson for Pack BMX out of Maple Grove as he comes on back home. Going to pick up 1 transfer on the 212 bike in the 63. Jared Chernus, your second transfer on in. Automotive number 49. Moto number 50 on the big board running through the 51 to 55-year-old novices. And have Nevertall, Staffhagen, and Melchert as they take it down that third straightaway today. It looks like Nevertall got this one going his way again. Going to bring him back home. He'll pick up another ace and put it on the scoreboard. Going to be Staffhagen on the 2 spot. Melchert coming home. Going to pick up your 3. And that's going to be our novice class today. We are on to the intermediates already on Sunday. Fun day here at the house that BMX built as they take it on around the 34 bike. Bendo on the front side. Got room for 2 as they run it on around with Bailey and Schmidt. 3 riders on up. We are taking 2 right to that main event here today as they roll it on home. Lance Bandel, 10-star racing out of Wright City, Missouri. Coming to the stripe, going to the big dance along with the 149 Bailey for Fusion Racing. Your second transfer in out of 51. 52 is the moto on the track. We got more 5 and under intermediates. Up top, your Gold Cup champion, Brooklyn Shales, Crown Apparel. She's got it turning and burning up and around the line. It's Ramberg and Simon giving chase. Simon trying to reel in the Rebel Ramberg as they bring him out of turn number 3 and drive it back home. Crown Apparel colors out of Pine City. That's going to be Shales headed for the table. Going to grab up 1 transfer spot. Looks like National Group number 16, the Rebel Randberg, your second transfer in. Automotive number 52. 53 is your moto. Got 6-year-old intermediates. Kurth, Garcia, Kurth, and Priest. We are taking 2 riders into that big show right now as they run this one on at us. Oh, yeah, the Kurth and Kurth sitting 2 and 3. Your lead rider rolling back at us. Looks like it is the 14 bike, the Axeman Priest. He's going to pick up a spot with the 97 bike, Pete Kurth. Automotive number 53. 54 is your moto. More 6-year-old intermediates. Going to have Mo Graber and Handler on that top side. The 43 bike, the Big D, Gaber on the run for Airborne BMX out of Hobart, Indiana. Got it going down. Hindler sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Isabella Moe trying to reel them on in as they take it back home. Gaber on the front side, coming to the line. Going to pick up the first transfer, the 65 Hindler, your second transfer in. Automoto number 54. 55 is a moto. Got 7-year-old intermediates. Going to have Keys on the top side. K-Rob along with Bino as they stretch this one on up and around. Dynasty colors. Swanson up on the top trying to make that line stick as they bring them back home. Got 2 riders to go to the big dance. The 13 bike, that's going to be Anderson. So Swanson and Anderson picking up those transfers out of moto number 55. 56 is a moto on the track. Oh, we got Maurer, the fireball, along with the slingshot. Stopka on the top side. Morrow on that 2. The fireball trying to catch up on the run as they come out of turn number 3. They're all pouring it down the line. It looks like it's Stopka and Maurer, the commander, coming to the line, going to pick up those transfers as they move in. Automoto number 56. 57 is a moto. More intermediates out on the go right now down that 3rd straightaway. Oh, we got 8-year-olds. We are taking 4. We got 4 answering the call. It looks like we got a little Rome River boat ride coming at us. Got Enberg, Chernus, Rourke, Schmidt, and Ramsberg as they bring them back home. That looks like that is going to be Enberg on the top side, the 35 and the 30 bike going along. So that is going to be Ramsberg and Schmidt. The final transfer, the 53 plate, that's going to be Racing Jason Chernus moving through for Team Iowa. Automoto number 57. 58 Samoto on the go. 9-year-old intermediates got a total point running. Welty, Baden, Haig on the top side. Oliver Welty on that 15 plate, bringing this one back at it. Freaky Fast racing across the table. He's going to grab up 1 point this round, the 139. That's going to be the T-Bird Haig, followed by Lil Flash Baden, moving 1, 2, 3, and that total points for your 9 intermediate. Back at us, more intermediate racing. 10-year-olds heading into turn number 3. Got Boson, Mullins, Zephyr, and McCoy on the top side. That's going to be Mullins on the run. Getting it done, the heartbreaker for Fusion Racing, heading for the stripe, going to grab up 1 transfer. The 70 bike, Boson's going to pick up a spot, 1 more to go. The 29 plate, that's the real McCoy moving on through. Automoto 59. Moto number 60 out on the track. We got 11-year-old intermediates coming around. Staffhagen, Myers, and Fenzel on the top side. Dynasty colors, that might be the new nephew rolling this one down that final straightaway. Getting it done out of Stanchfield, Minnesota as he comes to the line on the 113. He'll pick up a transfer with the 40 bike of Myers as they move in. Automoto 60. 61 is a moto. We got 13-year-old intermediates. Got 4 riders going to that big dance. Got Graniger along with Schmidt, Campbell, Helt, and Shellbach on the top side. Looks like the 24 bike. That's a Hurricane Campbell rolling back home. He'll go. The 141 bike, Shellbach going to go. The 13 plate coming through along with the 83. That's going to be Helt along with Schmidt moving on into that main event. Automoto number 61. 62 is a moto back at us as they round corner number 2. Oh, everybody doing a little bit of searching in this 14-year-old intermediate class. Got room for 2. Got Schmidt, Klatt, and Lee. Out of the turn they come. The lead rider up top. That's going to be Schmidt bringing it back at us. Phenom colors coming to the line with the Race the Champion. That's going to be Lee rounding out your transfers. Automoto number 62. 63 is the moto coming out of Send It corner on the top side. That's a D bike. That's going to be Bailey Kuhlenberg rolling down the track. Going to have the 39 plate. That's going to be Siebert in that 2 spot. Got room for 3. Kuhlenberg, Siebert. Going to have Liebhart and Zink all looking for lines that come on home. It looks like Kuhlenberg picking up a spot. Siebert's going to go in the Race to Champion. Zink picking up that final transfer in. Automoto number 63. 64 is a moto. 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. Here we come. The 160 bike up top. 760. That's going to be Bleachner box component ride. Moving on out. Going to have Taylor, TikTok, Colby on that 2 spot. 4 riders to go on in with Bender Chernus along with Vaughn. In and out they come, bringing it back home. It is going to be Bleachner picking up a spot. Colby going to grab 1 spot. The 25 bike. That's going to be Bender going along with the 6 plate. Chernus as they punch it on through. Automoto number 64. 65 is a moto rolling this one down that 3rd straightaway. In and out of turn number 3 in a total point race. Got to have Mo on top. Oh, Triplet doing a little bit of shopping. Couldn't get there, but here we come down that backside. Oh, look out. The 187 by Triplet. Speed to spare that time down that final straightaway. Gets the 1. Mo with the 2. Novilko gets the 3. That'll make us a 3-3-6 main event, and that'll be a good run going. Well, we got more intermediate riders making their way around the track. Moto number 60. 66, 36 to 40-year-olds coming around in that second round. Got Simon, Saunders, and Hart up top. Simon on the top side, bringing him back home. Oh, yeah, he's going to hit the line. And the 40 bike, Saunders. So Simon and Saunders coming on through Automoto 66 to go look for some Capri Suns and to get that rolling on as we got Moto number 67 out on the track. 51 to 55-year-old intermediates. Got Edwards, Oberg, Olsen. Oh, look out, losing two. One gets loose, kicks out the bike. We're going to get him checked out. We got one down right now. Oberg, the race to champion on the top side. He's coming on at us and bringing this one home. He's going to get one spot. The 66, that's Nunes Edwards, Purple Heart Racing. He's going to go. We've got Brett Olson down, going to get him checked on out. Yeah, that second place rider went to pump. The bike just shot sideways and bonked him on out. We're going to check that one on out. 67.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Get set to run in just a moment. Got to get our track officials back onto the track after they're helping things out there. Don't forget USA BMX Racewear. Still got plenty of stuff out there under the big top. Go out there and see them today before they get it all packed up. They'll be getting things there for you. We also got the bikes and scooters outside. You can come down and check out the Rum River BMX swag store down here by our state championship championship banners that are hanging from the rafters. You can see all of that going down. So as they come on back, you'll be able to check that action. Yeah, we've seen a lot of great racing this weekend. Plenty more yet to come. We still got ourselves a bunch of semi-main events, some second round, half that second round to close down. Semi-main events, got a bunch of them going to be coming up. Little T-shirt cannon action yet today. The sun is shining outside. Little breeze outside, but it's super nice and still inside under the big roof here at Rum River. Don't forget the concession stands got it going down right now. They got breakfast. They got some lunch. Looks like they got some pulled pork, some mac and cheese pulled pork bowls that are to die for. They are super good. So you get over there, check that on out. All those gals down in the concession stand help serve you up stuff as we get ready to go back on the top side. 5 and under girl experts. Let's go racing. Here comes Snell, Kazika, and Navoy down the track on a 1, 2, 3. 2 riders going to the big dance as they send it into the send it corner. That front runner coming around the horn. Looks like the 11 bike. That's going to be Sunshine for the no logo national team out of Garland, Texas. That's going to be Navoy. Got to have the 8 bike. That's going to be the F1 Tornado. Snell for Cycle Works sitting on that 2 spot. The little girl Kazika trying to reel him in out of turn number 3 as they drive this one back down the track. It looks like it's going to be Navoy coming home, going to get the first transfer spot. Going to be Snell, your second transfer on in on a moto number 68. 69 is a moto out on the track. We got ourselves 7, 8-year-old girl X's. Got Alma, Farley, Walgren, Welty, Lakeburg, all looking for the way. We're going to take ourselves 4 of these fast young ladies into that big dance as they come on back out of turn number 3 of the lead ride. On the front side, that's the Sunshine. Walgren coming to the stripe, going to go the 9 bike. That's going to be Alma picking up a spot. The 24 and the 4 bike. That's going to be Lakeburg and Welty rounding out those transfers out of moto number 69. We got moto number 70 out on the go. We got 9-year-old girls of 5 riders battling it out. Got to have Bronzo, Blummer, Plant, Anderson, Pelmacki coming back home. The lead rider, the 2 bike up on the top side. Anderson, the Gold Cup 2, the 22 and the 15. All going to punch it on in. So that's going to be Bronzo, Blummer, Pomacki, and Anderson moving up out of moto number 70. 71 is a moto on the track. 10-year-old girls rolling on at us. Again, 3 riders going to the big show with Merriman, Pomacki, Larson, and Wellborn on the top side. It looks like that is going to be the prime time. Pomacki coming back back. Going to pick up one spot. The 3 bike along with the 2 picking up your transfers. Moving through automotive number 71. 72 is a moto on the move. We got ourselves 11-year-old girls taking 2 out of this first rack into that main event. McCarty got over easy. Pickles, Parkin, and Lanigan on the top side. The 1 and the 13 bike taking the transfers. Ambrosic and Parkin moving through automotive number 72. 73 is a moto. More of our 11-year girls coming around. National age group number 5 up top. The Killer Bee racing for Factory Haro out of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Nelson got this one rolling back on home. Going to pick up that 1 transfer spot. 1 more to go. Looks like the 7 bike coming on through, taking that second transfer on in. Automotive number 73. 74 is the moto. 12-year-old girl X is coming around. Got room for 3. Menendez, McCauley, Cooper, Adeloff. Lil Red McCauley sitting on that 3 spot, trying to move on up. Put a little cushion on it as the national group number by 11. Adeloff comes home. It's the 4 and the 5 bike. That is going to be McCauley and Cooper taking transfers in. Automotive 74. 75 is your moto out of corner number 2. The 3rd place rider coming on up. Oh, look out. The bows came out. Down goes a rider. Got to get him checked on out as they come on at us. Priest Pachowski helt up top. Coming on back at us right now for Riot BMX. Bringing this one on home. Looks like the 6 bike. McCuskey coming on through as we get our down rider checked at. More racing action coming on up and around as we keep the hits on or rolling. It looks like it's the 14-year-old girls coming on around. McMillan Wolf along with Von Holes, and in and out of that turn they come. Your lead rider up top. That looks like McMillan. McMillan coming back to the line on the 1 bike. Going to get 1 spot. The Scotty chick, Von Holes, in your second transfer on in. Automotive number 76. 77 will be 15, 16-year-old girl experts up on the top of the hill. As we get our down rider looked at, that Gold Cup champion back a couple motos, took a turn down. That's going to be the Avalanche Priest out of Bozeman, Montana. Going to get her checked out. She's back on up. Put your hands together. She's coming on off. "15, 16-year-old young ladies up on the top of the hill. Got room for 2. Trulison, Bolin, Meekum, Geesh, and Cheerhart all locked up on the gate. Gate snaps down. Here we go. Looks like going to have a good one going. The T-bike. That's going to be Hannah Havoc. Geesh shitting into that corner. Trulison sitting on that 3 spot, trying to find that way on up and around as they come on at us. It's going to be Geesh. Geesh on the go. Got a little alphabet soup with the R-bike. Bowling on the 2 spot. Trulison sitting on that 3. Cheerhart looking for the way as they come on home. 2 riders going to the big dance right now. It's going to be Geesh running the program down that final straightaway. Geesh and the R-bike up Bolin taking those transfers in. Automotive 77. 78 is the moto on the move. Stokel, Rachel White, Kavner, Leach out of the turn. A lead rider on the top side. That's an Ashley group number 12 bike. A Big Bella White got it going on. Stokel, oh, coming through. Cars up corner number 2 like a Christmas ham and brings them on through. That's going to be White and Stokel. 1 and 2 coming on back home. A Big Bella White with a nose tap and the first transfer. Stokel taking the second transfer in. Automotive number 78. 79 is the moto on the go. Oh, we got this one rocking and running. Gonna have Finn Olson, Potters, Colby Cuss taking 3 riders into the big dance. The 4 bike. That's gonna be Olson on the top side, bringing it out of St. Francis, Minnesota. Gonna be Colby on that 2 spot. Olson, Colby 1 and 2 coming back at us. Cuss on the hunt. Here we come. Now it's gonna be Colby, Cuss, and the 4 bike. Olson taking those transfers in. Automotive number 79. We got moto number 80 coming down that second straightaway. More young ladies racing away in our 31 to 40-year-old class. This looks like we got Farley, Peterson and Mazarek on the top side. It is going to be Peterson, the Savage, running for Fusion, bringing Farley onto that 2 spot as they keep it rolling back at us to the side. It's going to go Peterson and Farley. They'll pick up those transfers as they move in. On to moto number 80, moto number 81 out on the go. Oh, we got ourselves 41 to 50-year-old young ladies up top. The National Group number 15 bike. Ambrosic on the top side. Cheerhart and Goob on the 2 spot. Cheerhart as they bring it on back around. Got room for 2 to go. That main event looks like it's going to be Sprocket Kings National Factory Team out of Elkhart, Indiana. Ambrosic picking up the 1 spot. Prodigy Rodder and Mama Cheerheart going to take that second transfer in. Automotive number 81. 82 is the moto right now. 51 and over has got room for 3. Coming down the track right now, it is going to be the Sniper McDonough on that top side. Got the 4 bike. Stephanie Johnson for Lethal BMX on the 2 spot. The 15 bike of Anderson on the 3, along with Miss Kitty in pull as they take this one out of turn number 3. Looks like it is going to be the Sniper McDonough coming back to the stripe, going to pick up 1 transfer spot. Johnson going to take a transfer spot. Anderson going to pick up that transfer spot as they come on through. Miss Kitty coming back home on the 20-inch. I think she's going to take that lap on the 20. I think she's got a 24-inch main event coming up. So you have to go over there and get yourself a little juiced up for that main event on your cruiser, Miss Kitty. We're going to see you push that one on down the line yet, too. Oh, we got ourselves our young men right now. Second round, 6 X's coming at us. It looks like Reeves, Buford, and Hortzman on the top side. It's going to be the Danger Deacon. Reeves rolling on at us. He's got 1/8 in his pocket for Power FX Speed Co. out of Davenport, Iowa, home of the big 7-miler as he comes on down the track. It's going to be Reeves picking up 1 point this round. The 127. Buford gets the 2 point, and the kid Hortzman going to pick up your 3 in your 6-year-old expert class. Oh, it's a whirling dervish of fun coming out of turn number 2. Our 7X's, drop one off. Popping back up. That's Lucas Francis as he's getting things going right now. Glonick, Ortiz, Lindberry, and Baxter coming back home. National age group number 16, Lindberry on the top side. He's going to take with him Baxter, Ortiz, and Glonick as they move on in. Automotive number 84. 85 will be our moto on the top of the hill. 8-year-old X's getting ready to go. We got 2 of these riders going right to that main event. The Fox Kinsler going to have Brutsman, Avani, Mullins, and Peterson heading into the Send It turn. Round number 2, qualifying spots on the line. Black Widow colors trying to get there. Couldn't hook the elbow. Looks like the 13 bike. That's going to be Kinsler up top. The 19 bike, the Savage Brutsman sitting in that 2 spot. He's got Mullins doing some shopping, but up top, it's going to be the Fox Kinsler for Impact Racing out of Nevada. He's trying to get there. Here comes Brutsman and Mullins coming on home. The 13 bike. That's going to be Kinsler going 1. Brutsman gets that second transfer in a great battle in our first rack of 8X's. More 8X's coming out of the turn on the top side. The Flash, Reeves, Sprocket Kings leading the charge. Hadimer, Escalona, along with Kazika on the top side. New rider coming on by. Fusion Colors. That's Freddie Kazika coming back home. He's going to get a spot along with the 9 bike of Reeves at the stripe. Moving to that main event. Automotive number 86. 87 is the moto. Got 9 X's going to a semi-main event. The 3 bike. That's the Juice Box Bailey on the top side. Going to have Berkman, Zink, and Gaber on the run. The Juice Box bringing it back for Freaky Fast Racing out of Kansas as he takes him to the line. He's going to get the 1 transfer to that semi-main. Looks like the 10 bike. That's going to be the Ghost and Gaber moving through out of 87. 88 is the moto. And dropping into turn number 2, the World 7 bike. That's the Money Man. Southwell on that top side with Pearson, Peterson, and Charlatan. On the top side, the Money Man for Black Crown out of Georgia coming back to the stripe. He'll go to that semi-main event along with the 5 bike of Cash Money Peterson. Automotive number 88. 89 is the moto. More 9-year-old X's going on into a semi-main event. The 1 bike up top, that's going to be Murray. Murray on the go. He's going to have Torgensen on the fly with him as they take this one in and out of that turn. Your lead rider, the 1 bike coming on home. Racing Case and Murray going to go along with the 31 bike of Torgensen as they punch it on into that semi-main event out of 89. We got moto number 90 coming down the track. We got 10-year-old X's. Rolling this one. DeWittner. Trying trying to get there. He is going to have the Z-Man. Bruckner for Black Widow. The World 4 bike taking over the show as he brings this one on back with DeWittner on the move. They'll both punch it up and go to that semi-main event. Automoto number 90. 91 is the moto. More racing action coming out of the send it turn down the track with our 10-year-old X's. Losinger, Klatt, Eubanks, Latigue up top the 8 bike. That's going to be the Jack Attack. Latigue for Freaky Fast Racing. He's got things going his way. Moving it on back. It's going to be Mr. Eubanks coming on into that 2 spot as they roll this one back home. It's Latigue and the 3 of Eubanks moving to that semi-main event. Automoto number 91. 92 is a moto on the track. We got the 10X Parade still rolling with a 12 bike up top. The Roadrunner. Beep, beep. Anderson bringing this one on up and around. Oh, yeah, he's going to outrun that Wile Coyote for sure as he takes him out of the turn and brings this one back home. It's going to be the Roadrunner Anderson coming to the line. He'll get the 1 transfer. The 82 bike. Logan, your 2nd transfer to that semi-main event. Automoto number 92. 93 is your moto. 11-year-old X has got him going to that semi-main event. Wergen, Hester, and Duncan on the top side they go. Your lead rider bringing this one on back home. The 2 bike. Wergen come to the line. Whoa! He gets the rodeo roller but holds on to that. He's going to have Hester in that 2nd transfer as they go on into that semi-main event. We got moto number 94 coming on at us. 11-year-old X is going to a semi-main event. The 14 bike on the top side. That's Merriman. Got Larson and Liveroo. Oh, yeah, put a blanket as they drop it on into turn number 3. They're all right there as they run this one down the wrecking ball, trying to get back home on the NAG 14 plate. That's going to be 1 and the 2nd transfer, the 17 Larson, as they bring it on through. So Merriman and Larson taking transfers to that semi-main event out of 94. 95 is the moto on the go. Simonson Jr., Ceresa, and Brindell. Ceresa trying to take this top spot now as he rolls them out of turn number 3 and go to that semi-main event as they bring it back home. Ceresa coming to the line. He'll pick up a transfer along with a 21 bike of Simonson Jr. and move into those semi-main events out of 95. 96 taking him into turn number 2 with the 2 bike on the front side. That's going to be the Supra Tatonga. He's got Zink, Pomaki, and Snell all stunting and hunting on out of turn number 3 as Tatonga comes on back down that final straightaway, trying to hold serve and move on into that main event. Tatonga and the 11 bike of Zink going to go on in. We got 97 out on the track, 12 X's, 2 more to go right to a main event. Got to have that 5 bike on the front side. That's going to be Glonek. Glonek on the run with Park and Concord. Conklin and Melchert as they take him out of the turn. It looks like this one's going to be Glonek bringing it back at us. He'll pick up that 1 transfer spot. It's the 18 bike. That's going to be the Jet Melchert, your 2nd transfer on in. Automoto number 97. 98 is the moto coming on into turn number 2. The 28 bike on the top side. This is 13-year-old X has got 2 to go to a semi-main event. Got Richard Fincher, Kruger, Schulte on the top side. Your lead rider looks like the 28 bike. The Dill Pickle. Kruger coming to the stripe. He'll get a transfer. And the F bike, I think, holding on. The Animal Richard coming through. Automoto number 98, 99 on the go. Nelson, Ford, and Locken. And on the top side, that's going to be Ford skying it up as he drops them down into turn number 2. Got to have Locken sitting on that 2 spot as they run it on down. Nelson, the Chick-fil-A, trying to find a way out of Oklahoma as they come on back home. The Commando Ford coming to the stripe. He'll grab 1 transfer. Locken, your 2nd transfer in out of 99. Moto 100 on the big board. 2nd round of action on day number 3 from Land O'Lakes Nationals in the heart of the Isanti Park System Rum River BMX. We got 2 riders looking for their way to that semi-main event with Moore, Alba, and Goslinberg on the top side. Canadian National League Group number 4 bike. Goslinberg coming through. He'll get a spot. The K bike. That's going to be the Landstar. Moore moving through on moto number 100. 101 coming out of the send it turn right now. We got 14-year-olds experts going into a semi-main event. The 6 bike. That's Nelson on the top side with Bowers, Combs, and McMillan. 4 riders up, 2 going on as they round turn number 3. Looks like it's going to be Nelson coming home out of Oklahoma. He'll pick up a transfer. The 13 bike holding serve at the stripe. The Misfit McMillan punching through out of 101. 102 is the moto coming down that front side straightaway. Struck, Helt, and Geesh on the top side. We're rolling past the send it corner. Looks like it is going to be that 8 bike on the go. Helt trying to sky it up. Check it out. That's a 4 bike. I'll get my glasses all polished up. That's Struck from St. Peters, Missouri, bringing him in and out of turn number 3. Coming back, trying to find his way to that semi-main event. That'll be Struck. And the 9 bike of the G-Dog Geesh moving through out of 102. 103 is a moto out on the move into corner number 1. Rocking past the Send It turn. Got to have Perry, Pollock, and Blummer on the top side. Looks like that's going to be the 5 bike Perry. Got to have the 24 bike Pollock on the 2 spot. Blummer trying to reel him on in for Crown Apparel, but right now up top running the show is going to be Gordy's Bicycle out of Gilbert, Arizona. That's going to be Perry coming to the stripe, picking up 1 transfer. It looks like Pollock taking your 2nd transfer in out of moto number 103. 104 is the moto out on the go. Got more experts coming around, going to a semi-main event. A last rack of 14-year-olds. Going to have Takonga, Kimball, Tyler on the 3 bike up top. That's Tyler. Tyler got everybody looking for that way as they take this in and out of turn number 3. Around the horn they go. Going to be Tyler on the front side for on 2 wheels. He's coming on home. Going to pick up 1 spot, the B bike. That's going to be Kimball, your 2nd transfer on in out of 104. 105 is the moto on the track. 15-year-old X has got a whole mitt full of them coming out of turn number 2. Stafford, Hampton, Bleachner, Larson, and Christopherson. 2 to go to a semi-main event. Looks like the big O Larson taking it down that final straightaway on the 9 bike for Crank Lab. He'll grab a spot along with the 15 plate of Christopherson as they move through out of 105. 106 is the moto. More 15X is going to have Stokel, Collingwood, Etner, Hester up top. The Gold Cup 2 bike on the front side. That's going to be the Blaze Hester. He's got Stokel for level up sitting on that 2 spot. Etner trying to find that line coming out of the corner as they come on back at us. That's going to be Hester. Hester got Etner and Stokel coming back home. Oh, yeah, looks like Stokel holding up at this line on the announcer side. Going to pick up that 2nd transfer. More racing action with our 15Xs. The 10 bike leading the charge. That's Badonka Conklin. He's got Bosun, Bowman, and Yonke coming on at us as they run this one in and out of the corner right now. It's going to be Conklin. Conklin coming on back to the stripe. He'll pick up 1 transfer. Looks like the National League Group number 16 bike. Yonke going to take that 2nd transfer in. Automotive number 107. 108 is the moto on the track. 16-year-old X has got room for 3. Burke, Carr, Zeal, D'Amico. As they run this one on up and around, looks like your 2nd place rider, the Dark Horse Carr, taking them on the high road. Meanwhile, up front, National League Group number 13 bike, Zeal, Carr, and the 11 bike, Burke, all picking up those transfers. Automotive number 108, 109 is the moto on the track. We've got first rack, 17 to 20-year-old X's. Got Leonards, Blummer, Haugen, and Funk on the top side. They go. Your lead rider coming up and around. Looks like that is going to be the 21 by Kirby. Kirby's going to go, and the 9 bike. The 8 bike of Funk, your 2nd transfer in, automotive number 109. We got 110 out on the track right now, rolling down into that 2nd straightaway. The 2 bike up top, that's going to be Halber. Halber got to have the 8 bike. Kennedy on the 2 spot, followed by Schroeder as they set the line out of turn to number 3 and come on back home. It's going to be Halber. Halber coming to the line, getting 1 spot. Kennedy takes that 2nd transfer and moving on. Automotive number 110. Oh, more racing rolling on at us. This is going to be moto number 111 coming out of the turn. Going to have Boudre, Coons, and Roberts on the top side. Boudre takes him into turn number 2. Oh, down to Ryder, coming down hard into the corner. Got to get him checked on out. Oh, just a little bit of side hustle as they got it going back at us. Boudre up top. He'll bring this one on back. He'll go into that main event. Looks like that 2nd transfer, the 15 by Kurtz, as they move through. Automotive number 111. Going to check that down Ryder out. Did a drop in into turn number 2. Don't forget, folks, we got stuff going on back at Full Tilt Bike Shop. Plenty of things back there. Get on back, see Race Lee and the team at Full Tilt Bike Shop. They can get you all served up with the latest and greatest stuff. We've got concession stand bringing you some tasty food. They got some mac and cheese and pulled pork. Gate comes down. Oh, yeah, the cowbell ringing for Mr. Foster as they take it down the line. Going to have Goff coming out of turn number 1. He's got a hot lap going out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Going to have Penske Tufty on the 2 spot. Crown Apparel colors. Oh, yeah, Foster sitting on that 3 spot as he brings it on back at us right now. It looks like Goff got this one under control, taking him back home. He's going to grab up the ace this round. Penske Tufty thrown down an airborne attack. Foster, a little tail whip. They go 2 and 3, and that's that second round of your 26 to 35 X's. We got 36 to 40 X's out on the go right now. Into turn number 2, the 13 bike up top. That's Brindell. Got 2 to go. He's going to have Hill along with Hall in and out of the corner they go. Brindell for 10 Star Racing out of Missouri coming home. Going to pick up 1 spot. Looks like the 19 bike of Hall going to take that second transfer in out of 113. 114 Zamoto on the track. 41 to 45-year-old X has got Pollock, DeHaven, Snell up top. That's going to be Pollock. Pollock coming out of the corner. Got the 2 bike. Snell sitting on that 2 spot for the Cycle Works as they run it in and out of turn. Number 3 coming on back home. Pollock for Black Widow team. He's going to grab up the 1 transfer. Yeah, going to go down to that finish and take a look at that one here on the 114. 115 is the moto on the go right now. 46 to 50X is coming out of the corner. Swagger, Vega, and Lindsay on the top side. That's going to be Lindsay. Lindsay coming around. Got to have Swagger on that 2 spot. Vega on the go for the Factory 09, looking for his way on in. But right now it's Lindsay on the top side for Crown Apparel. We're running this one down the section. Going to come to the white stripe and pick up 1 transfer spot. Swagger going to grab that second transfer up out of 115. 116 is the moto on the go. We got 51 to 55-year-old X is looking for 3 to go to the big dance. The 10 bike up top. That's going to be Nuccio. Nuccio going to have Meter, Sanders along with McAllister. McAllister looking for that line into turn number 3. Nuccio on the front side bringing this one back out of Illinois. Going to pick up 1 transfer spot. The 57 bike and the 4 bikes. That's McAllister and Sanders rounding out those transfers in automotive number 116. That's going to do it for qualifying racing. We'll have semi-main events coming on up in just a minute. So qualifying done to the semi-main event version. That'll be all coming up in just 1 minute here today from Land Lakes National, day number 3.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't. This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Number 3, going to get them rocking and rolling as they get set up on the top side of the hill, starting it off. We got semi-main number 1, 9-year-old X is locked up on the hill. Petty John Burke, Mr. Showtime. That's the Juice Box Bailey, the Moneyman Southwell, and Racing Case and Murray. Well, that gate comes down on semi-main number 1 as they take it on down the line. Looks like the World One bike. That's going to be Showtime rolling on at us out of Collingville, Oklahoma for Full Tilt Radio as they take him down that second straightaway. Got 4 riders going on to that main event. Going to have the 15 bike. That's going to be Grambo Burke sitting on that 2 with the World 7 plate. That's Southwell on that 3 as they stretch this one on up and around. It's going to be Showtime, Burke, and Southwell. 1, 2, 3 coming on home as they go 1 and 2. 3, the 4th spot coming down to the line, going to be the 3 bike at the stripe. That's Bailey moving in out of semi-main number 1, semi-main number 2 coming on around the turn. More 9Xs, Biotti, Leonard Trio, Gaber Peterson, and Torgensen up top the 1 bike on the front side. Just Josh got it going on. Factory 09 colors bringing this one on at you as he runs it on around the track. Looks like it's going to be Ghost and Gaber on that 2 spot as they come back to the stripe. It's going to be the 1-5J and the 19 plate. That's going to be Lears picking up 1, the 5, Peterson, the 19, all going with Henry the Gaber coming on back at us. Right now we got semi-main number 3 on the top side, going to be the 1 bike. That's going to be top spot Prescott coming down the track. He's going to have Reeves in the 2 spot, Doomer, along with DeWittner, Eubanks, and Anderson coming on home. It's going to be Prescott coming to the line, going to get a spot. Reeves is going to pick up a spot, DeWittner, and the R bike of Doomer all moving on in out of semi-main number 3. Semi-main number 4 coming out of the send it turn. 1 getting way up high, pulling it back on down. Byington, Fakowski, Lindberry, Buchner, Latigue, and Logan as they take it out of the corner. Fakowski holding that high line out of turn number 1, trying to move on into those transfer spots. 4 to go to the big dance. Coming back on at us, the World 4, the Z-Man, Bruckner coming home. He'll pick up a spot. National Group number 13, Fakowski, and the 8. That's going to be Lindberry. Latigue coming through with Fakowski as they run it on up out of semi-main number 4, semi-main number 5. 11-year-old X is dropping a couple off on that front side straightaway. We got Collingwood, Tremel, Mathies, and Wergen, Larson, Simonson Jr. Our riders all back up and going, leading the charge right now. Collingwood coming back home out of Des Moines, Iowa. He's going to go with the 11 and the 2 bike as they bring that one down. That's going to be Larson in the 2 and the 4 bike. Mathias and rounding out those transfers as we get our down riders back up, pedaling it around. Yeah. Here comes Frank the Tank. He's making his way to the 21 bike. Simonson Jr. back up. So the transfers, Larson, Wergen, Mathiasen, and Collingwood out of semi-main number 5. Semi-main number 6 lighting up that front side straightaway. 11X's, 4 to go to the big dance. Got to have Harp Stouffer go to Hester, Merriman, and Ceresa out of the corner. They lum. Oh, your lead rider on that lead point that looks like the National Group number 18 by Action Jackson Stauffer. Got this one going on. The Hummingbird Harp on that 2 spot. Stauffer and Harp 1 and 2, bringing them on back home. It's going to be Stauffer. Stauffer coming to the line. He'll grab up a spot. Harp going to go. National Aid Group number 14 and the 6 plate. Oh, that's going to be Merriman and the 6 of Hester moving through in that 11X. Semi-main number 6, semi-main number 7. 13-year-old X is coming on at us. It's going to be Bowman on the top side. Got to have the World 4 by Taylor on the 2 as they drive this one around with Lenners, Richard, Ford, and more. It's going to be Bowman. Bowman coming home. He's got Taylor in his pocket. Bowman, Taylor, 1, 2. It's going to go Ford and Lenners rounding out those transfers as they move through out of semi-main number 7, semi-main number 8, Prescott, Tyson, Frank, Kruger, Lockinen, and Berg on the top side. That's going to be Tyson, the Rates of Champion. He's going to have Gessling, Berg on that 2 spot as they bring it 1 and 2. Frank sitting on that 3 spot. Tyson, Gessling, Berg, and Frank 1, 2, 3 driving back down the line. One more to go with them. Going to be that 3 plate. That's the Supersonic Prescott moving in out of semi-main number 8, semi-main number 9. 14-year-old X's got 4 to go to the main event. 8 strong coming around the corner. Going to have Lakota Brown drop one off on that front side straightaway. Looks like the 10 bike taking the high line. Shizano on the move as they bring this around. Brown and Shizano 1 and 2 coming out of that final turn, coming back down the track. Looks like Brown, Shizano going to grab the spot, the 1 and the 2 plate. Lakota along with Cario on the move, taking those transfers out of semi-main number 9, semi-main number 10. We got more 14Xs on the top of the hill. As that gate hits the deck, here we go. We got the Boomerang, Ireland out in a hurry, running factory Supercross colors into turn corner, send it. We got King, Philbrand, Posteric, Nelson, Geesh, Pollock, and Tyler on the top side. Going to be Ireland. He's got to have the World 7. King sitting on that 2 spot. Oh, as we lose Pollock off the turn, looks like he's popping on up as they bring him on home. It's going to be Ireland. Ireland going to grab up 1 transfer spot. The World 7, the 10, and the 3, Mike. So that's going to be King, Posteric, and a 3 of Tyler moving on in. Pollock back up. Put your hands together as he comes on around. Posteric going to check things out. That's that 1 bike over there. Going to check things what he's got going down. And we get ready to go. Semi-main number 11 leaving the top of the hill. 15-year-old X's rolling it on. Semi number 11 coming into the send it turn. Looks like we got Coverman, Holzer, Kendrowski, Larson, Stokel, Conklin on the top side. National 48 bike. Holzer going to have Kendrowski on that 2 spot. Coverman sitting on that 3. It's going to be Holzer, Kendrowski, Coverman. 1, 2, 3. Bringing him back on home. Holzer going to go. Kendrowski, Coverman, and the 10 plate at the stripe. That's going to be Conklin moving on of semi number 11, semi number 12. Last semi of the day got Alexander, Kingelhofer, Hansel, Christofferson, Hester, and Yonke as they take that front side straightaway. Oh, things getting tight, rocking into that send it turn as your lead rider gets on up and around. It looks like the National Group number 13 bike. Hansel on the front side. Got to have Alexander on the 2. Hansel, Alexander 1 and 2 running the section as they bring this one on back home. It's going to be Hansel headed for the stripe. He's going to go the 27, Alexander, the Gold Cup 2 in the National Group number 16. That's going to be Hester and Yonke all moving into those main events as we heat it up. Oh, that's our semi-main events today, folks. We are going to have that little intermission break. We'll be coming back with some main events in just a couple minutes here today from Land O'Lakes Nationals, day number 3 at the house. That BMX build.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't. This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't. This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Nationals, day number 3 coming at you from Rum River BMX in Isanti, Minnesota. We got them locked and loaded up on the gate. Your 6 and under mixed open. Got Tackett, Gaber, Hinderland, Ramsburg, Ming, Lakeburg, and Melcher. Oh, that gate comes down. We get the third day mains on the way. Taking him down that front side straightaway. Looks like Melchert. We're crank lab sending him through the sended corner. He's on that hot lap looking for the mission. Braxton Melchert got it going on. Got the 19 bike. That's Tackett sitting on the 2 spot. The 24 bike, Penny Lakeberg, trying to get on that podium as they all give chase down into turn number 3. It is going to be Melchert on the top side, running and gunning down the line. Melchert trying to hold off Tackett. Melchert going to get the win. Tackett goes to Lakeberg on the podium with your 3. Oh, we're back at us now. 7-8 mixed open coming into the turn. Southwell, Maurer, Holiday, and Enberg onto the turn. It looks like it is going to be Southwell. Oh, running the World 7 plate on the section into turn number 2. The race of champion. Marley, little MJ Holiday trying to reel her in, sitting on that 2 spot. Looks like Jasper Enberg on the 3 as they come on home. It's going to be Southwell. Factory Black Crown Rider up out of Georgia going to get the win. It's Holiday on the 2 spot. Enberg picking up your 3 in your 7-8 mixed open class. We got 9-10 mixed open out on the march, sending him into the corner. It is going to be Spaniel on the run with Welty, Gaggan, Grimes, the T-Train, and Wellborn. Your lead rider, National Age Group number 3 from Factory, send it out of Bakersfield, California. Peyton Spaniel running on down to turn number 3 as everybody else chasing on up. Oh, who's it going to be on that podium besides Spaniel as she comes back to the line? Going to grab up the win. It looks like the 1 and the 3 bikes. So Gaggan and Wellborn rounding it out. Automoto number 3 back to the top of the hill. We got 11-12 mixed open as the gate snaps down. We got a little Rice Krispies coming on at us. It looks like it's going to be Gemma, little JT Tollison up top. Factory box components taking them into the turn. Going to have the Warrior Princess, Cario Adloff, Helt, and McCauley on the front side. Tollison got the National League Group number 14 bike. That's Cario sitting on that 2 spot. Lil Red McCauley trying to stay on that podium for the Black Widow team as they bring this one on back home. Tollison on the point, going to pick up the win. Cario gets the 2. Lil Red McCauley going to be on that podium picking up that 3 out of your mixed open 11-12 group. We got more mixed open coming down the track. 13-14 main moto number 5 got Burry and Rush, McMillan, Von Holzen, and Hart up top. Oh, you know it's got to be Factory Rift Tangent Rider out of Bozeman, Montana. That's going to be Landon Burry and running this section with Rush, McMillan, Von Holzen, and Hart all giving chase as they take it in and out of turn number 3. It's Burry and up front taking control and bringing them back home. Going to get the win. McMillan going to get that 2 spot. The 38 bike of Hart going to get onto that 3 podium. The moto number 5, the main events. We got ourselves main moto number 6, our 15-16 mixed open class. Running a high line up and around the track. Got Thompson, Deach, White, Geach, Cuss, Meekum, Shearhart, Kuhlenberg up top. National Group number 15. That's the sniper, Thompson. Big Bella White sitting on that 3 spot. Bringing this one on up and around as they take him back home. White trying to reel in. Look, might be Deach on that 2 as they come on home. Thompson at the stripe going to get the win. It's going to go Deach and White going 2 and 3. And that's your podium in that 15-16 mixed open class. Oh, you got it going down. Expert opens. Oh, park them on the front side straightaway. 2 got tied up coming over top of that camel as they run it on down through turn number 1. It looks like it's Cox, Brutsman, Navoy, Mullins, Kinsler, Hunt, and Hadimer up top. Navoy on the front side got this one rolling his way. He's going to have the silent assassin, Cox and Brutsman, trying to hunt this one on up as they come out of the turn. Navoy up top bringing this one on home as he runs it back for Factory Sanded. He's going to have Brutsman on the 2 spot. The 13 bike coming on by at the stripe. That's going to be Kinsler running this one on up in that 7-8. Expert open as our down riders get back up and finishing on out. Put your hands together, folks, and don't tell me you can't do it. I heard you during the T-shirt cannon. Come on. You can make some noise. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Ain't got nothing else to hold it back for after today. We got this one going. 9-10 Expert Opens taking him into the send it turn. Mesa, Fikowski. We got Doomer, Southwell, Lenners, Bugatti, and Bruckner up top. World 4 bike running this one on the section. The Z-Man Bruckner got this one going downtown. Going to have Fikowski in the hunt with a whole bunch of other wall crawlers as they take him in and out of the turn. The Z-Man Bruckner coming back at us out of Illinois. Going to head for the stripe, get the win. It's the 1 and the 4 bike going 2 and 3. That's going to be Laniers along with Doomer rounding out your podium in that 9-10 Expert Open class. More Expert Opens coming into the turn right now as we keep running them on up down that second straightaway. Your lead rider bringing this one on at us in and out of corner number 2. Going to be that 12 bike up on that point. That's going to be the Mayor Mesa. He's got Conklin, Matthias, and Glonek, Bendel, and Takonga on the top side. The Mayor Mesa bringing this one on home, looking for the win today. Looks like it's going to be the 2 bike, Takonga, and the 4 bike of Matthias, and rounding out your podium in that 11-12 Expert Open. 13-14 Expert Open. Oh, yeah, the Need More Cowbell moto coming on at us. Going to have Cario, Gossenberg, Pollock, Alba, Bowman, Shazano, Moore, and Geesh up top. The National League Group number 20 bike. That's Shazano, Black Widow ride coming at you. That Canadian National League Group number 4 bike. Gossenberg on that 2 spot. Looks like Pollock trying to hunt down that 3 as they take him in and out of the corner. Bringing this one on back home. It's going to go Shazano with the 1. Goldland Goo in the 2 and the 24 bike. That's Pollock sitting on that podium in that 3 spot in that 13-14 Expert Open class. We got 15, 16-year-olds coming down the top of the hill right now. It's going to be Reeder, Bowman, Christofferson, Conklin, Collingwood, Larson, and Alexander into the turn. Your lead rider taking this one on the hot lap up and around. It looks like it's the National League Group number 14 bike. That's Reeder. He's got the 27 bike. Alexander sitting on the 2 spot. Reeder, Alexander 1 and 2. Crank Lab Colors sitting on the 3-4 as they take them back home. It's going to go Reeder bringing this one to the wire. Going to get the win at 27 and the 10 bike. That's going to be Alexander and the 10 of Conklin rounding out your podium in that 15-16 Expert Open. More racing action down the line we go as we got 17 to 20-year-olds taking them out of the turn in a total point race. This is Dante Casanova on the top side for S-Squared National Team out of Aberdeen, South Dakota. Got to have the 15 bike. Kurt sitting on that 2 spot. The Landshark Meyer on the 3 as they bring it on back. Little single file action. Casanova heading this one to the stripe. Going to grab up the win. The 15. Kurtz gets the 2. And Meyer rounding out the podium with your 3. 8 and under young ladies out on the track. We got the Dinky Darlings turning the 24s. The Sandman, Pomaki, Walgren, and Holiday come out of the turn. Looks like your lead rider. That's the Rockstar. Pomaki coming down out of Marquette, Michigan, taking the turn. Gotta have the 14 bike. Holiday. Here comes Crazy Legs Sandman. Sandman and Pomaki coming out of turn number 3. Can they get him? We got it going down the burner, coming back home. Pomaki holds on with the win. Sandman with the 2. The 14 bike. Holiday holding on with the 3, and that's here to be your 8 and under girl cruiser class. We got more young lady cruisers. The 9-10-year-olds take the track. Dotson, Merriman, Priest, Pomaki, and Larson up top. That's group number 5 bike. That's going to be the Banana Priest. Got to have prime time Pomaki on that 2 spot. Priest and Pomaki 1 and 2. The Assassinator, Larson doing a little hunt, not a turn number 3 as they bring this one on home. The Sprocket Kings National is going to be Priest with the win. Pomaki on the 2, Larson on the 3, and that's your 9-10-year-old girl cruiser class main event. We got ourselves 11-12 girl cruisers coming out of the corner. Leading this charge down that second straightaway going to be Gemma, little JT Tollison. Going to have Riley Shanahan, Johnson, and McCann. Shanahan sitting on that 2 spot for Black Widow team. But it's Tollison up top running this one in her own zip code as she brings it back at us. It's Tollison all the way to the line. Going to get the win. Shanahan coming on back home. Going to pick up the 2 spot, the 3 on the line. Going to go to the Gold Cup 3. McLean on moto number 15 of your main events, your 11-12 girl cruiser class. We got ourselves 15-16 girl cruisers. Look out. Stokel and Rachel. 1 and 2 coming on at us. Stokel on the top side. Rachel on the 2 spot. The T-bike held Got Cavender on the go with Wergen. Up top, Stokel coming out of the corner for Level Up Racing. Urichel on the 2 spot. Stokel on the hot lap, coming to the line, gets the win. Urichel going to get the 2 spot. The 3 bike at the stripe. Oh, that's beast mode. Cavender picking up the 3 in your 15-16 girl cruiser class. We go back up around. Oh, yeah. On the top side, we're going to get ourselves on the hot wrap right now. Looks like 17 to 20-year-old young ladies up on the top of the hill. Don't forget, concession stand still got things going on right now. They're bringing you all kinds of good stuff. Full Tilt Bike Shop in the house. Setting up back behind turn number 3. That's all going as we get ready to set this one down the line. Oh, let's go racing as they're taking down that front side straightaway. Myers sitting on the inside line, taking him into the send-it turn as they run this hot lap down that second straightaway. Myers up top. Everybody else giving chase to National 94. Going to be Dickey on the 2 spot. Myers, Dickey, 1 and 2 down that third straightaway. Myers got the muscle. Does she have the hustle to bring this one on back home? As she rounds the horn, coming back at you, Myers. Here comes Dickey. Dickey, Myers. Myers, Dickey, 1, 2 in the 2 bike. That's going to be Simonson picking up the 3. And that's your 17 to 20-year-old young lady cruisers. 36 to 40-year-old young ladies out on the track. It's Peterson, Anberg, Farley, and Beebe on the top side. It's the National Aid Group number 6 bike. The Savage Peterson for Fusion Racing coming at you out of Isanti. Going to have Farley sitting on that 2 spot. Anberg along with Beebe as they bring it in and out of the turn. And our 36 to 40-year-old young ladies rocking this one down the line. Peterson taking control as they run it back home. Looks like Peterson coming to the line, going to pick up the top spot on the podium with the big win. Farley goes with the 2. It's going to be Amberg picking up the 3 for BMX Bandit Racing in your 36 to 40-year-old young lady cruisers. More cruiser class action right now. 41 to 45-year-olds going to have Lust, Copy, and Cheerhart on the front side. It's going to be Sheila Copy on the top side running this one on into the turn. Shira got it going down for Prodigy out of East Bethel. It looks like it's going to be the Hot Mess Express. Lust sitting on that 2 spot. Cheerhart on the 3 as they come on back. This is a total point race. So what we got to do is some math when they come on home right now. By the power of Grayskull, it's going to be Copy with the win. The 1 bike. Cheerhart going to get the 2. And it's going to be Lust picking up that 3 as they run it on in that 41 to 45 cruiser class. We got 51 to 55-year-old cruisers coming around on a total point race. It's O'Brien, McDonough, and Melchert up top. Team Iowa. O'Brien coming up out of Cedar Rapids. Got things going downtown today. The 10 bike. The Sniper, McDonough for Prodigy Racing out of St. Francis. Don't you know? Rolling in that 2 spot. Followed by Melchert for Factory 09 out of Houston, Texas. What you see is what you get as they come on home. It's going to be O'Brien picking up the win. McDonough takes home the 2 spot. Melchert going to pick up the 3 on the podium. And that's that 51 to 55-year-old young lady cruiser class. More racing action going on at us. 56 and over young ladies up top. We going to have Maresh on the go out of Littleton, Colorado. Running this one into turn number 2. It's going to be Anderson on that 2 spot, followed by Miss Kitty Westenauer as they bring it back into turn number 3. Maresh on the point. 2 aces in her pocket. Brings this one on back home. Going to pick up the win today. Shirley Anderson out of turn number 3. Coming on back home. Going to grab up the overall 2 out of Palm Coast, Florida. And Miss Kitty Westenauer for On 2 Wheels. Still doing it, 75 years young. Yeah. She's going to round out her day, load them up, head on back to Des Moines. There it is. We'll see you at the next big one, Miss Kitty. Oh, yeah, we got more racing in action right now as the Tiny Tykes on the 24-inch bikes take them into turn number 2. The Gold Cup 3. That's Asher King going freaky fast. For freaky fast racing out of Carlisle, Iowa. Going to have Francis Dressler, Glonik, James Ortiz, Baxter, and Melanson up top. King coming home, going to get the win. Looks like it's going to be the 9 bike. That's going to be Glonik on the 2. The 186 bike. That's Baxter with that 3. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves another cruiser moto coming into the send it turn. Oh, the 8-year-olds got it going down with Kinzer, Kazika, Escalona, Reeves, Hattemer, Cox, Vanderhayden, Navani up top. The Gold Cup champion, that's going to be Vanderhayden. He's going to have the silent assassin Cox sitting on that 2 spot as they bring this one on down into turn number 3. Vanderhayden, Crown Apparel Colors out of Cedar, Minnesota, coming back to the line. He is looking for the win today. It's going to go Cox on the 2 spot. The National League Group number 6, Reeves, picking up that 3 in that 8-year-old cruiser class. Oh, back to the top of the hill as they get him running down that front side straightaway. Oh, we got our 9-year-old cruisers moving. It's Murray, Peterson, Beati, Bork, Scholden, Gaber, Pettijohn, and Zink. Onto the corner they come. Your lead rodder bringing this one on at us. The national number 50 bike. That's Grambo. Graham Burke for Black Widow. Getting her done out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. He's heading down the track into corner number 3. Everybody else giving chase. What's it going to be as they come on home? It's going to be Burke on the top line. He's going to grab up your win, your 3 bike. Peterson takes the 2 at the stripe. The E plate. Oh, that's going to be the Ghost and Gaber with your 3 in that 9 cruiser class. Oh, we got ourselves 10-year-old cruisers heading in to send it turn number 1. Oh, we got to have Losinger, DeWittner, Anderson, Latique, Fikowski, Reeves, and Eubank up top. It's the 5 bike, the monster, Marshall Fikowski. He's going to have Fort Knox Reeves trying to pick his pocket. Coming down into turn number 3, Fikowski and Reeves. Oh, yeah, single file coming back down the line. The monster, Marshall Fikowski, coming home, going to get the win. Reeves gets the 2. The 1 bike, that's going to be Eubank picking up that 3 in your 10-year-old cruiser class. Oh, we got 11-year-old cruisers racking them up and running them home. Wergen, Calling, Harp, Godo, Hester, Stauffer, Tremble, and Merriman up top. Losing 1 in corner number 1 as they get back up. It looks like it's the 70 bike. No, check that, the 35 bike coming on around. That's Stauffer carving through turn number 2, gets in front of Harp. Oh, as they bring it back, everybody looking for lines. Stauffer coming home, going to get the win. Harp going to get the 2. The J bike, that's Godo going to pick up the 3, and that's your 11-year-old cruiser class. Oh, yeah. We got more moves going on down in turn number 3 than the Solid Gold Dancers on a Saturday night. Well, we got 12 cruisers moving on down the line, heading at the send it turn. It looks like Tyson, Zink, Gonick, Melcher, Snell, and Pomacki coming on out. You know it. It's Black Widow Rodder, Jacob Tyson running the National Age Group number 1 plate. He's got the K bike. Glonick sitting on that 2 spot as they run and gun. Zayden's leading Zink on that 3. Coming back on home. Black Widow Rider Tyson going to take this one wire to wire, get the win. The K Glonick gets the 2. Zink going to pick up that 3 in that 12-year-old cruiser class. More action into that main event. 13-year-old cruisers, they all qualified to get here. Taylor, Tyson, and locking in up top. It's going to be Tyson. Oh yeah, 2.0 running it. This is Lucas on the point. National Age Group number 1 going to have Taylor and locking in. Coming back home, Tyson with the win, locking in with the 2. Taylor going to pick up the 3. That's your 13-year-old cruiser class. Back to the top. As the 14-year-olds take it down the track. Look out, Helt, Philbrand, Struck, Perry, Lakota, Posteric, Serio, and McMillan on a hot run down that second straightaway. Looks like your Gold Cup champion, Struck up top. Going to have the National Age Group number 6 bike. Cario on that 2 spot. Struck and Cario 1 and 2 running down the section as they bring them on back. It's Struck and Cario headed for the stripe. They'll go 1 and 2. It looks like it is going to be Lakota on the 3 spot. That's your 14-year-old cruiser class today. Well, we got 15-year-olds headed across the top. Obstacle, battling their way. Kingelhofer, Hester, Holzer, Yonke, Stokel. Oh, look out. Many moves are going down. Right now, the 62 bike. Holzer got Stokel on the 2 spot. Kingelhofer on the 3 as they run this one down the section. In and out of turn number 3. The lead ride, Holzer for Profile Racing on the top of the podium with the win. Stokel and Kingelhofer rounding out the top 3 in your 15 cruiser class. Oh, we got 16-year-old cruisers headed down the track. This is a qualifying run, so how they cross and how they finish is we got Hill, Carr, Copy coming at you. It's going to be Chase and Gage. Hill on the front side, 7 Block Star taking the National Head Group number 2 plate down the section. Got to have Carr on the 2 spot, Copy on the 3 as they bring this one on back home. Looks like Hill going to come home, pick up the win. Carr and Copy rounding out the podium in your 16 cruiser class. Well, we got 17 to 20-year-olds locked up top right now as they head on down that first straightaway. Whoa, look out, Halber taking a little slide in safe on the front side. Everybody else into turn number 1. It looks like Cheerhard up top. It's going to be Penske, Tufty, Kennedy coming around. Oh, yeah, we got it rocking and rolling as Halber back up. Cheerhard taking this one down the line with Penske, Tufty on the 2 spot. That's how they go. Kennedy on the 3. There's your race. Put your hands together, folks in the building. We got Halber going hard. Grabbed the win yesterday. Today, he just got a little slowdown on that first straightaway. He's back up. What a young competitor right there. 31 to 35 cruisers in a total point race. This one coming at us in a hurry. Johnny Goff out front, taking him through the send it turn. He's got 2 points in his pocket. He's going to come on back at us, skies it up, throws a little profile action. The 12 bike, that's going to be Seville and Selner going 2 and 3 as they run this one down through turn number 3. Oh, yeah. Got the photographer down there. He'll make you famous as they come to the line. That's going to be Goff picking up the win. Seville going to grab that 2 spot. Selner grabs the 3. Oh, more racing action coming on at us. Going to have Willard, Liddell, Larson, Bendell, and Hall out of the corner. Your lead rider right now. That is going to be the dark horse, Corey Willard. Lickety-split Liddell on the 2 spot. Hall on the 3 as they stretch this one down the track. It's going to be Willard running and gunning from Princeton, Minnesota for the S-Squared national team. Ain't nobody grabbing him today. He'll get the win. Liddell gets the 2. Hall on the podium with the 3. That's that 36 to 40 expert class. More racing and running right now. Richard, Swagger, Lindsey, Meyer coming down the line as they take this one on at us. In and out of turn number 1. Gus the Bus, Richard, taking this one on up and around with Lindsey and Swagger. Running and rolling down that straightaway. Gus the Bus got it going on. No bench warmers here today as they take it out of turn number 3. It's Richard coming back home. He'll pick up the win. Lindsey going to get the 2. Swagger going to pick up that 3 spot. Front side action. Running down the track, in and out of the send it turn. Looks like the Ragin' Cajun got the top side. This is Johnson on the front side. Droulet on that 2 spot. Got to have that 1 by Cassanders with McAllister, Oberg, Fields, and Bercier running on up and around. It's going to be Johnson coming up on Louisiana. The Ragin' Cajun takes this one on home. He'll get the win. Droulet going to get that 2 spot. The 1 by Saunders picking up that 3. That's your podium and that 51 to 55 cruiser class. Oh, let's do it with our 5 and under novice class on that front side straightaway. Hadimer, Mings, Peterson, Varnish, Anderson, Shaladen, and Lilly. Your lead rider. Oh, no, someone. 1, 2, Slobberknocker, turn number 1. They're dropping like Tic Tacs out of a toddler's pocket as they come on at us. The 14 bike up top. The Blue Thunder, Hadimer, keeps clean. He's coming on around the 66 bike. Leona Bug Mings gets down through turn number 2 as your lead rider. Hadimer coming on at us out of Michigan for Sisu Cycles. Brings this one back down to the stripe. Standing tall on the podium with the win. It looks like Mings coming through today with the 2 spot. And the 470 bike, that's going to be the Cone Man. Connor Sheridan picking up the 3 as the rest of our novice class is getting back on up, folks. Make some noise. Come on, yeah. Send them home with some love today. Their main events at day number 3 at Land O'Lakes Nationals. The 27 bike. This is the Bulldog Anderson back up and rolling. Whew. They got it going down. All right, we got our 6-year-olds on the track right now. Simons, Heskins, Mbina heading at turn number 1. They come on out down that second straightaway right now. Your lead rider, that's the 892. That's Jack Simons. He's going to have the 101 bike. Bina on the 2 spot. Heskins on that 3 as they take this one on down the track on a 1-2-3 run. Oh, they all qualified to get here, so how they cross is how they finish. Going to be Simons up top out of New Richmond, Wisconsin. Oh, Jack been having a great weekend this weekend. He comes across the line, gets the win. The 101, Bina kicks home the 2 spot. Heskins picks up the 3, and that's going to be your 6 novice class. Oh, we got more novice class racing. 9-year-olds on the go. Going to have Simon, Brock, Heskins, Roach, Breheim, Lee, and Chernus up top the 891 bike. That's Simons in the 2 spot. That's going to be Cash Money Breheim sitting on the go. Everybody else trying to reel them on in as they take it in and out of that final turn. It looks like it's going to be Simons. Simons running the line from New Richmond, Wisconsin. He's coming back on home. He's going to pick up the win. Cash Money taking home that 2 spot with a 106 plate of Roach rounding out your podium in your 9 novice class. Oh, we got ourselves a good one going with our 10-year-old novice. They take it down the front side straightaway in a total point race. Going to have the Dilly Bar up top. Chain Reaction Racer out of Ramsey, Minnesota. A little blast from the past as they come on downtown. If you know, you know. The 186 bike around the horn. He's coming on at us. Going to have Hindler and Shields going 3 and 2 as they take it back at us out of that third corner in our total point run today. It looks like the Dilly Bar going to bring this one on home as he has got the trifecta today. Gets the win. Looks like a 179. Shield going to take up that 2 spot. Hindler going to pick up that 3 in that 10-year-old novice class. Oh, racing and rolling right now, our 14-year-old novice. We've got 2 riders going manu-a-manu. Going to have Bertling and Lukavich as they take it into the turn. Your lead rider, the 106 bike. Bertling coming on at us. Lukavich on that 2 spot. They go 1 and 2 down into turn number 3. As they turn this one on up and bring it back on at us, it looks like Bertling coming at you for Lethal BMX. Out of Big Lake, Minnesota, going to pick up the win. Lukavich coming to the 2 spot, and that's going to be your 14-year-old novice class. More novice class action coming down the line right now. It looks like our 36 to 40-year-old novice coming out of the turn. This is a qualifying run. How they cross is how they get there. The 212 bike, Melanson. Melanson up top. Chernus on the 2 spot. Lukavich sitting on that 3 as they take it out of the turn. It looks like Melanson getting on the high line, taking them back down the track. Chernus 2, Lukavich 3. It's going to go Melanson, Chernus, Lukavich 1, 2, 3 in that 36 to 40 novice class. Oh, we have got one more to go in the novice action, 51 to 55-year-old class. We got Staffhagen, Narvatal, and Melchert coming out of turn number 1 right now. That is going to be Scott Narvatal, pair of aces running out of Milford, Nebraska as he takes a hard turn back on up and around Staffhagen on that 2 spot. Team Dynasty, Factory 09 rider out of Houston, Texas. That's going to be Melchert sitting on that 3 as they come on home. Narvatal down through that final straightaway, heads for the table and picks up another win today. It's going to be Staffhagen running home. He'll take up the overall 2. Melchert gets the 3 in that 51 to 55 novice class. Oh, back on up we go to the hill as that first straightaway gets awful busy. 5 and under intermediates coming out of the send it turn. Got Bailey, Smith, Melanson, Brindell, Combs, Hauer, Ramsburg, and Shales up top. The 88 bike coming on around. That's going to be Melanson, RPM on the go as he runs it out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. The 9-8 gonna have, looks like Shales sitting on that 2 spot out of Pine City. The Gold Cup champion trying to reel in the RPM. Melanson coming on home. It's like Shales going to get the 2. The National Age Group number 13 bike. The Hulk Combs picks up the 3 in that 5 and under intermediate class. Oh, we got more racing rolling down the line right now on that front side straightaway. 6-year-old intermediates got a rack of 8, making it great into the send it turn they go. Oh, that lead rider goes high. Inside, Melchert goes low. They're side by side down that second straightaway. That's the 19, Tackett. Tackett pulls clean. Got Melchert on the 2 spot. The 97 bike coming around. That's Kurth on the 3, trying to hold off a charging Shanahan as they come on home. The 19 bike, the Siren, Tackett comes to the stripe, gets the win. Melchert goes to, Shanahan, speed to spare on the last straightaway, coming through, puts himself on the podium in the 6 intermediate class. We got 7 intermediates rolling out of the send it turn right now with Laclos, Anderson, Laclos, Swanson, Maurer, Dressel, Stopka, Novelko up top. It's going to be the 28 bike, Dressel. Dressel got the 35 bike. Laclos on that 2 spot. Dressel, Dynasty BMX rider coming down the line, in and out of the turn. It looks like Dressel rolling on at us on the 2-8 plate. It's the 28 of Dressel, the 35 Lacos, and the Gold Cup 2 going to pick up the 3. So with that win, Dressel moving up to the expert class. Woo! Yeah, congratulations, Kipton Dressel. Oh, we got more racing coming out of the send it turn. 8-year-old intermediates making their way down the track. Dynasty riders on a tear right now is Simon up top. Got it going on with Enberg, Cherna, Schmidt, Ramsberg, Brady, and Schisming on top. Here comes Enberg. Enberg with the low high coming out of turn number 3. Enberg, Simon's 2. Enberg gets the win. Simon gets the 2. The 24 bike, Schmisming picking up the 3 and the 8 intermediate. Oh yeah, low highs galore coming out of turn number 3 as they got to guard that door as you got Haig, Baden, and Welty. Oh, 3 riders in a total point race coming out of send it turn down the line into corner number 2. It looks like it's going to be Welty on the 1-5 bike up top. Got Haig on the 2, Baden on the 3. Stretching this one on out, and a total point for a 9 intermediate class. Coming on back home, going to be Welty. Running this one wire to wire for Freaky Fast Racing, gets the win. Looks like the 139, the T-Bird Hag gets the 2. The 150 bike, that's going to be bad and picking up the 3. Oh, as we roll this one on up, got 10-year-old intermediates coming out of turn number 1. It's Bose and Mullins. Oh, the T-Train, Mercurius, McCoy, and Grimes up top. Oh, the 47 bike, Mercurius for the Bank of Mom and Dad. Oh, yeah, get it done out of Grand Fork, North Dakota. Got to like that one. Mercurius on the top side coming down the track, looking for a top spot on the podium as he's doing some hunting. He'll pick up the win today, the 150 and the 64 bike. That's going to be the T-Train to the 2 spot. The Heartbreaker Mullins picking up the 3 out of moto number 49, your 10-year-old intermediate class. Well, we got 11-year-old intermediates out on the go. Got Myers, Molitor, Fenzel out of the turn. All 3 riders up. Looks like the new nephew getting downtown. Does a little dance into send it turn. Takes him down to turn number 2. The 93 bike, the little man Molitor, trying to reel him on in, but it's the new nephew rocking this one out of Stangefield, bringing it on back at us. Oh, yeah, rolling on at us. Fenzel taking it down the line. Mama going wild. Here comes Molitor. Fenzel going to get the win. Molitor going to get that 2 spot. The 40 bike Meyer rounding out the podium out of Big Bay, Michigan in your 11-year-old intermediates. Oh, we got 13-year-old intermediates down that front side straightaway. Rush, Shellbach, Helt, Campbell, Schmidt, Kruger, and Hart. Oh, lead rider coming around the outside. Looks like the 24 bike. The Hurricane. Campbell got some speed. He's got the 32 bike. That's going to be the Bobber Kruger sitting on that 2 spot. It's Campbell, Kruger, 1 and 2, heading in and out of the turn as they bring this one on back home. The Bicycle Shack BMX out of Blue Springs. That's going to be Campbell. The 32 and the 38. That's going to be Kruger and Hart rounding out your podium in your 13-year-old intermediate class. Oh, we got ourselves 14-year-old intermediates. Oh, drop one off down into turn number 1 as he does a little weeble wobble action there. It looks like your lead rider up top, the 52 bike. That's going to be Geach. Geach going to have Lee on the 2 spot. Schmidt and Carlson moving on down the line. It looks like a little shopping. Lee sliding back. The new rider coming around. Schmidt and Lee in a battle coming home. home. Geach with the win. Oh, the 64 bike. Schmidt gets the 2. Lee going to pick up that 3, and that's your 14 intermediate class. Oh, we got some more racing action rolling down that front side straightaway as they've got things hitting on all cylinders for our 15-year-old intermediate. Kuhlenberg, Siebert, Deitch, Zink, and Spicer up top. Looks like it's going to be the 36 bike. Deitch got to have the Spicy Toad. Spicer sitting on that 2 spot. Kuhlenberg on the 3 as they come on back around. It looks like Deitch getting it done. Crank Labs out of Oklahoma trying to take it home. Going to get the win. The Spicy Toad gets the 2 spot. Kuhlenberg picking up the 3, and that's going to be your 15-year-old intermediate. We got 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. Lighting the tires and setting the fires into turn number 1. Pulaski, Young, Chernus, Bender, Savannah, Colby, and Bleachner up top, the 27 bike. Oh, that's going to be Young. He's got the 760 bike. Bleachner on the 2 spot. Young and Bleachner 1 and 2 rolling down the section. In and out of turn number 3. We'll see if they can get over that rodeo roller as they come on home. Young going to get the win. Bleachner gets the 2, the 19 bike. Oh, that's going to be Pulaski picking up that 3 in that 17 to 20-year-old intermediate. Oh, we got more racing on the front side right now as we go to the 26 to 35-year-olds. Oh, we got a 3-3-6 in the total point big board as the battle going down. Mo and Triplet. Mo on the inside line. Triplet on the outside. They crisscross in and out of turn number 2. Oh, I feel a little dancing coming down that final straightaway as Mo and Triplet set the line. Mo, Triplet got some muscle. Here comes Mo with the win. Triplet with the 2. The 88 bike. Novico round in the podium with the 3 in that 26 to 35 intermediate. 36 to 40 intermediate. Saunders, Simon, Smith, and Henry. Henry up top. Dynasty Colors takes the line on the Gold Cup 2 plate. Smith, FXR Colors sitting on that 2 spot, followed by Saunders on that 3. A 1, 2, 3 down the section we run is Henry and Smith battling on up out of that final turn. Smooth as fast as they come on home. What's it going to be? It's Smith with the win. Henry with the 2. The 40 bike. Saunders picking up the 3. Oh, yeah, we'll see as they come on the round. 51 to 55-year-old intermediates got Miller, Edwards, and Oberg up top. The 024 bike, that's going to be Miller. Miller on the front side. Got to have Oberg on the 2, Edwards on the 3 as they send this on at us. It is going to be the lead rider, Todd Miller for BMXDreamBikes.com. Coming on back at us right now down the line. It's going to go Miller, head into the line, gets the win. Oberg gets the 2 spot, the 66 bike. Edwards picking up the 3 in that 51 to 55 intermediate class. Oh, yeah, as Mr. Grindle likes to say and often copied, never duplicated. It's welcome to the girls club. Well, we got Mings, Snell, and Navoy out on the run. Your lead rider, the 11 bike, Sunshine Navoy. Oh, no, dropping Mings off into turn number 2. She's popping back up like a true warrior. She's got it going on. Navoy, now Snell, the Tornado on the 2 spot. Casey Ray back on up. Fans in the stands, make some noise like you saw that T-shirt cannon. It's going to be Navoy coming on home with the win. Snell with the 2. Here comes Mings back around. Come on, folks, one more time. Send that young lady some love. Yeah. Yeah, you on the top row. I see you not clapping. Come on, put your hands together. Unless you're holding a camera. Okay, here we go. 7-year-old young lady experts on the track. Almy, Orn, Walgren, Welty, Lakeburg, Holiday, Southwell. Southwell up top, factory black crown colors on the top side, taking them out of the corner. But look out, here comes Orn, rocking this one. Skylar Orn coming on by. Southwell trying to reel her on in. It's going to be a good one with Holiday on that 3 spot. These 3 ladies been battling it out all weekend long, class after class. Orn going to grab the top of the podium this time, gets the win. Southwell gets the 2. Holiday picks up the 3. That's your 7-year-old girl expert class. 9-year-old girl X is coming at you. Peyton Spanwell coming around. She's been dominating the class this weekend with Brotzel. Blummer, Sandman, Anderson, Pomacki, and Dotson on the top side. Spaniel coming at you for Factory Send It, taking him out of the turn, the one bike. Oh, that's going to be Dotson on the two spot. Crazy Lake, Sandman, Crown of Perils sitting on that three as they take it in and out of the turn. That's going to be Spaniel running this one down the section out of Bakersfield, California. She'll climb to the top of the podium, get the win today. Dotson gets to two, Sandman picking up that three. As that gate hits the deck, we got 10-year-old girls taking them down that front straightaway. Merriman, Pomacki, Priest, Gagnon, Larson, and Wellborn. Into the turn they go. Looks like your lead rider going to be Priest. Priest got it going. Sprocket Kings National Factory Team on the top side. The race the champion. Going to have that World 3 bike. The prime time. Pomacki sitting on that 2 spot, followed by the Assassinator, Larson. In and out of the turn they come as they roll this one on home. Priest on the hot seat coming to the line. Going to pick up the win. Going to go Pomacki and Larson rounding out the podium in a 10-year-old girl class. Oh, we got 11-year-old girls out on the go right now down that front straightaway. It's going to be the Warrior Princess. Oh, dropping a couple off right now. Some unhappy young riders as they pop on back up. Oh, we're going to have Park and Shanahan, Nelson, Johnson, Blummer, along with McCain on the top side. The National Group number 7, the Pink Warrior. That's Johnson. Johnson up top. Got this one running down the track. Looks like it is a good one coming back at us with Johnson trying to hold off the charge. Johnson, the National Group number 5 bike. Nelson gets the 2 spot and at the line. National Group number 10, the Warrior Princess going to pick up that 3 as it goes down. Johnson, Nelson, and Gaboy, 1, 2, 3 out of your 11-year-old girl expert class. That gate comes down on our 12-year-olds as they get this one going. It's Tollison, Cario, Macaulay, Cooper, Adloff on the top side. That's going to be Gemma, little JT, Tollison on the top side running. Macaulay gets way up on the top, gets on a loose, but she pulls it back on at us. Meanwhile, it's going to be Tollison on the front side running this one down into turn number 3 for Box Components out of Woodbury, Minnesota. As she hunts this one on back home, she'll get the win today. It's going to be Cario on the 2 spot. The National Group number 11, Adloff, picking up the 3. That's your 12-year-old girl expert today. We got our 13-year-olds out on the track. Got Kelms, Machusky, Elin, and Helt on the top side. It's the kickstart coming around on a hot lap down that second straightaway. Getting it done for the Black Widow team. Looks like the 3 bike. Helt trying to hold serve on Kelms as they take it in and out of turn number 2. It's going to be Elin. Elin on the front side, bringing this one down the line as they head for the stripe. She's going to pick up the win. The battle for the 2 spot. Kelms hits the Nass. Coming on through. She'll get the 2. Helt going to pick up that 3, and that's your 13-year-old girls class. We got 14-year-old girls coming on at us. Going to have Von Holz and Burry and Soresa and McMillan up top. Getting her done for Factory Rift Tangent out of Bozeman, Montana. That is going to be Landon Burry and running this one on up the World 6 bike. That's going to be Soresa sitting on that 2 spot, followed by the Scotty Chick and McMillan as they run it on back home. Looks like Burry and taking control, coming to the line, going to get the win. It's Soresa on the 2 spot, the 1 bike. McMillan going to round out your podium, and that's that 14-year-old girl class. 15, 16-year-old girls, Jonjovic, Bolin, Geish, Nealon, Thompson, Boker, Stokel, White. Into the turn they go. Looks like it's the national number 78 bike. Boker up top. Got to have Big Bella White sitting on that 2 spot. Boker, White, National Group number 5 bike. That's going to be Jonjovic sitting on the 3. Taking him into turn number 3. What we going to get? Stokel doing some shopping. It's Boker, White, Jonjovic, Stokel coming on back. It's going to go Boker, White, Jonjovic, Stokel, Nealon. Oh, wow. What a heater in our 15, 16-year-old girl expert class today. Back up on the top of the hill. We keep them coming. This is 17 to 20-year-old young ladies down the line. Got to have the Blonde Bomb Hill with Olsen, Potters, France, Colby, and Cuss coming out of the turn. Your lead rider on the front lap. Going to be the World 2. That is going to be Riley France. Got the 7 bike on the 2 spot, the Blonde Bomb. That's going to be Hill for Marion University as France and Hill run at 1 and 2 down the section. Coming on back at us. That's going to be France hitting the line, picking up the win. Hill gets the 2 spot, the Gold Cup 2. That's going to be Potters picking up that 3, and that's that 17 to 20 class. More young ladies racing this one on at us as they take it into turn number 1. This is our 31 to 40-year-old. Peterson with a nice move through turn number 1. She lived up to the turn name. She sent it on the line. It's going to go Peterson, Naaman, Jones, and Farley. How they cross is how they finish. They all qualified to get here as they come on back down the track. It's going to go Peterson up top, bringing them to the line. She's going to grab up the win. Naaman Jones gets the 2, and the 19 bike of Farley rounding out your 3. Oh, we've got ourselves 41 to 50-year-old young ladies on the go. Copy, Cheerhart, and Ambrosic into the turn. And Shira Copy taking it hot up and around the turn. Looks like it's going to be Cheerhart and Ambrosic on the 2-3 as they take it back into turn number 2. It is going to be Copy running for Prodigy Racing out of East Bethel. Got it going down into turn number 3. Going to be Lindsay Ambrosic on that 2 spot for the Sprocket Kings, and Mama Cheerhart for Prodigy on that 3 spot as they come back home. Looks like it's going to go Copy with the win, and Brozic on the 2, and Cheerhart on that 3 as they round it on out in that 41 to 50-year-old young lady class. Oh, we got 51 and over, last rack of the ladies out on the track today. Going to have McDonough, Johnson, Anderson, Maresh, and O'Brien up top. Maresh, National Age Group number 5 bike, running out of the corner right now for S-Squared National Team. Got O'Brien on the 2 spot. Johnson and McDonough changing out of turn number 2. The battle for the 3 spot. We got 2 of them going down as Maresh and O'Brien take it back home. Maresh gets the win. O'Brien with the 2. Johnson trying to hold off McDonough as they come across the final table. It's Johnson going to get onto that podium with the 3 spot and that 51 and over class. Oh, we've got ourselves our 6-year-old X's out on the track right now. It's going to be Buford Reeves and Hortzman, your lead rider up top. Bringing this one, the dangerous Deacon Reeves. He's got 2 points on the National Group number 1 bike. He's got the 127 bike. Buford coming on around out of Andover. He's going to have the kid, Kendall Kortzman, on that 3 as they roll this one on at us. It's going to be the danger Deacon Reeves bringing it down the wire. He will pick up the win today. Buford going to take home the 2. Hortzman's going to pick up the 3, and that's that 6-year-old expert class. 7-year-old X is out on the track. Rolling this one on at. It's going to have James, Glonick, Bruckner, Ortiz, Lindberry, King, and Baxter on the top side. Oh, that is going to be the guillotine. No, check it out. National League Group number 14. That's Asher King. He's up top going freaky fast out of Carlisle, Iowa as he takes him on the go. Out of turn number 3. Asher King dialing this one on up from the gate. It's going to be King picking up the win today. National League Group number 6 and a Gold Cup 3 bike. That's going to be James on that 3, Lindberry in the 2, and that 7-year-old X's. 8-year-old X's running and gunning. Cox, Kinsler, Vanderhayden, Bruceman, Hunt, Reeves, Navoy, and Kazika up top. Looks like Vanderhayden for Crown Apparel got it going on. He's got Navoy, National League Group number 5, doing some shopping on the 2 spot. It's going to go Vanderhayden, Navoy into that final turn. Navoy doing some shopping. Oh, couldn't quite get it. No sales. He couldn't close the door. It's Vanderhayden going to get the win. Navoy gets the 2. The 13 bike, that's going to be Kinsler picking up the 3. Kinsler's dad was a Twins all-star pitcher back in the day, if you didn't know that, Minnesota fans. Oh, yeah, we got 9 X's coming down the top of the track right now. It's going to be Burke, the Showtime, Bailey, Southwell, Bugatti, Laniers, Tremillo, and Peterson out of the turn. You know it. Full tilt radio colors on the top side coming at you out of Collingsville, Oklahoma. That's going to be Showtime. He's got it running and rolling on at us as he's going to have Laniers in that 2 spot. Getting it done for Factor 09 as they turn this one on up and come on home. Showtime taking them high above the table. Going to get the win. Laniers gets the 2. The 5 bike at the stripe. That's going to be Peterson for Team Iowa rounding out your podium. Oh, we got more experts coming down the line. 10-year-olds on the go. Going to have Doomer, Reeves, Prescott, DeWinter, Fokowski, Lindberry, Bruckner, Latigue out of the corner. Rolling down that second straightaway. Everybody looking for a line. But the National League Group number 13, Lindberry up top. Oh, drop one off down into the corner. That's Bruckner. He loses the load as he takes them back down into turn number 3. It's going to be Lindberry on the front side as he brings them on back home. Going to be Prescott on the 2 and the 4 bike of Reeves rounding out the podium. Checking out our downed rider here in turn number 2. Oh, that was the World 4, the Z-Man Bruckner trying to get there. The front tire washed out. He just went down, but he's moving around a little bit down there. For those who are wondering, he'll popping back up. Look at this young man. Put your hands together. What a tough hombre right there. Yeah. I go down in a corner like that, you might as well just put tar over top of me, use me as a speed bump. I don't think I'd ever get moving. There he comes on around one more time. Send him home some love. Yeah, that's it. Now you got the drill. Day number 3, Land O'Lakes Nationals. Main event, 11X's locked and loaded, getting ready to go. Oh, that gate comes down. Collingwood, Matthiasen, Wergen, Larson, Harp, Starfer, Hester, and Merriman into the turn they go. Looks like the Hummingbird got the whole shot. Drop one off. That's Collingwood getting him checked on out. But the Hummingbird, Harp up top. He's got to have Action Jackson Stauffer sitting on the 2 spot. They're running 1 and 2 in and out of the corner. Stauffer trying to pick the Hummingbird off as he comes on back home. It's going to go Harp at the line with the win. Stauffer with the 2 bike. That's going to be Wergen rounding out your podium in that 11-year-old X class. Collingwood back up, folks. Make some noise. He's coming on at us. Yeah, you know it. Come on, don't gyp him on his up and running. 12X's down the track. You got Zink, Chikonga, Swanson, Wells, Melcher, Tyson, Mesa, and Glonik onto the corner. Your lead rider, National 47 bike. That's Tyson. Black Widow colors coming up and around the top side. Got to have the 12 bike. The Mayor Mesa on the 2 spot. It's Tyson, Mesa, 1 and 2. Zink on the 4 spot looking for more as they come on back home. Tyson going to take him to the line, get the win. Mesa gets the 2 spot. The 2 bike. Chikonga going to pick up that 3. That is your 12-year-old expert class. We got 13-year-old X's coming down the line. Leonard, Taylor, Bowman, Ford, Prescott, Tyson, Frank, and Gosselin Heiberg on the top side. It's Tyson 2.0. Oh, yeah, that's Lucas Tyson on the Rock 1 bike. He's going to have the Canadian National number 4 bike on that 2 spot. That's going to be Goslingberg as they run it 1 and 2. In the 3 spot, looks like Bowman trying to get on that podium with the 1-7 bike. Tyson with the win. Goslingberg going to go 2. Bowman picking up that 3 in that 13-year-old expert class. We got ourselves another burner coming on at us to the 14-year-olds. Take it down the track. Look on out. Supercross colors taking the point. That is going to be Ireland. The Boomerang running down the line. He's going to have Lakota, Brown, Chisano, Cario, King, Posteric, and Tyler on the top side, though. Ireland, the World 6 bike coming around out of Henderson, Nevada. He's taking that one home. He's going to get the win. The end bike. Brown gets the 2. The 1 plate coming across. That's going to be Cario with the 3 in your 14-year-old X class. We got 15-year-olds. Oh, yeah, getting bigger, getting faster, taking them on up and around the send it, turn down that second straightaway. Yeah, looks like this one's going to be the national age group on the front side. It's Yonke, Hester, Hessel, Anderson, Conklin, Kendrowski, Holzer, and Coverman as they bring this one onto that turn. That lead rider coming back to the stripe. National age group number 13. Hessel going to get the 1. The national 48 and the neg 16 bike. Yonke. So that's going to go down Hessel, Holzler, and Yonke. 1, 2, 3 in that 15 expert class. We got 16-year-old X's out on the go. Got Anderson, Burke, Carr, Reeder, Hill, and Zeal. Out of the turn they come. That lead rider up on that front side, the skinny digit. That's Chase Gage Hill. He's going to have the 13 bite of the nag style. That's Zeal on the 2 spot. Hill and Zeal 1 and 2 out of the section as they run it on back home. Chase Gage going to get the win. Zeal going to get the 2. Mr. Anderson picking up that 3 in that 16-year-old expert class. 17 to 20-year-olds leaving the top side. Popovich. We got Kirby, Blummer, Funk, Kennedy, Halber, Gavilia, and Casanova. Looks like Popovich coming around the top side, getting that 1 spot. The 21 bike. That's going to be Kirby on the 2 spot. Casanova and Blummer all giving chase as the whirlwind takes them through turn number 3. It's going to be the E-Pop. Popovich for Haro Bikes coming to the line. He'll get the win. Casanova and Kirby heading for the stripe. Going to mix and match that one down in that 17 to 20 class. 21 to 25-year-old X's down the line. Got Riedemann, Kurtz, and Boudre up top of the World One bike. Turbo Taylor Riedemann got Boudre sitting in his hip pocket down that second straightaway. It's Riedemann, Boudre trying to do some shopping. Here comes the 15 of Kurtz as they head down that third straightaway. The Big Oak taking him out of turn number 3, driving this one on home. Oh, he's going to bring him down to the line, get the win today. Boudre gets the 2. 15 of Kurtz picking up that 3 spot as we go to the 26 to 35 X's. Total points today out on the go. Got to have Goff, Penske, Tufte, and Foster out of the corner. Looks like Goff got this one rolling. Penske, Tufte on the 2 spot. Banana Brett Foster sitting on the go. Tries to huck it up over the table. He's getting closer as he takes it on up and around turn 3. Penske, Tufte gets on up next to Goff and says hello. And it's going to be Goff and Tufte. 1, 2. Foster picking up that 3 and at 26 to 35. Oh, that was an AT&T moment right there. Penske Tufte tried to reach out and touch someone. Oh, we got 36 to 40 X's out on the go right now. Into the turn, looks like it's going to be Willard along with Hall, Liddell, and Bendel on the top side. The dark horse, Corey Willard out of Princeton for S-Squared National Team running this one. Lickety split, Liddell on the 2 spot, Hall on the 3 as they run out of turn number 3, bringing it back home. It's going to go Willard to the stripe. He'll get the win. Liddell and Hall rounding out the podium in that 41 to 45-year-old expert class. On the hill as they take them down the track, Welter, Pollock, going to be DeHaven on the move. This is a qualifying run. These 3 riders will be how they cross is how they finish. Up top, Nag 7 bike. That's going to be Welter. He's going to have the 23 bike of Pollock, followed by DeHaven as they run this one down into turn number 3. The Ninja carving corner number 3 hard, brings them back on home. He's going to pick up the win. Pollock gets the 2. DeHaven rounding out the 3. 46 to 50 X's. Swagger, Richard, Lindsay back at us right now. Gus the Bus putting everybody on. Oh, but look out, Lindsay carving through corner number 1. He brings them on down. Swagger looking for a line. Lindsay, Swagger, Richard, now they are dancing. Oh, synchronized swimming on bicycles coming out of turn number 3. It's Lindsay, Swagger, Richard coming home. Lindsay trying to get there. Can he hold the serve? It's Lindsay, Swagger, Richard, 1, 2, 3, and a 46 to 50 expert class. 51 to 55-year-old X is on the go. Johnson, Sanders, Nuccio, Droulet, and McAllister up top. The Raging Cajun on the go. Looks like he's got Droulet on that 2 spot. The 10 bike. Nuccio trying to do some shopping as they run it in and out of turn number 3. It is going to be the Raging Cajun Johnson bringing this one on back home. Droulet trying to get there as Johnson gets a little sideways but holds down the win. Droulet and Nuccio rounding out your podium. Oh, that's going to do it here today from Rum River BMX, your Land O'Lakes Nationals, day number 3. Folks, get on outside, do something fun, do a little barbecuing, and have a good time. We'll see you on the next stop of that national tour in just a week or so. Thanks for coming out. Have a good day.
Kate Thompson, see Jen.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done.
You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.